Okay, hello, welcome to Political Trendy Radio.
Hello.
Hey, you're taking my turn. This is
Yes.
Elliot Lindemood. You can email me at somebody mute him. You can email at
That's nice.
ELLINDAMOOD at
Ew, quit.
gmail.com. Please,
Stop.
okay,
Please
seriously,
Or please shut the fuck up.
you can email me at ELLINDAMOOD at gmail.com. Facebook.com/politicaltrendy, Facebook.com/FUS grindcore. You can follow me at Death to Retro on Twitter. I'm Elliot, and the noisy person here is Justin, who doesn't understand what going live means. He thinks it means that he can just talk whenever he wants to.
Hell, he wants like a little bastard.
I will have to kill him now.
The Bible doesn't condemn murder, so you're good.
It'll be a friendly killing, though, because he's actually very nice. So.
Is it quiet enough now?
Right.
Shut up!
What's up?
Shut up, Justin! No,
You guys like
I'm gonna put it on my.
Justin is a total faggot.
I've already been muted once.
I don't care for shit about
I've been in here 2 minutes.
You gotta mute your ass until it's raw.
We're gonna mute your face.
Until it's bare bottom buckle.
Mason.
That's what Eric likes.
he probably likes a suck job from the great Haley Williams.
So what have you guys been doing all night?
He has a crush on Andrew Schlafly and Ray Comfort.
Oh my god! Ray
Not Ray Comfort, but Ray William Johnson's all.
Like Ray Uncomfort.
He wants to bang Pat Robertson.
Bullshit like Satan.
Yes. We gotta set him up with Pat Robertson. And Pat Robertson's probably gonna tell him not to worry if someone's cheating, because if they're good with the kids, they must be good.
Pat Robertson.
Who cares if they're deceitful and betrayal?
There's some big changes coming in the political trendy radio camp as far as where these videos get uploaded to after we stream them live. We will actually have a dedicated account for political trendy. Thanks to my main man Bishman Rock, Andrew Bishop. You could follow him. Follow Bishman Rock. What?
So fucking dirty.
Oh, really?
No, I don't.
Don't play videos and stuff. Don't play videos until we can hear you.
That's not my fault. My brother decided to sit with me. Now I am doing sit and play music.
Shut up. No one likes you.
Legit.
So what were you saying about Kanye West?
Elliot,
What?
I don't have a fiance anymore.
Hey, don't be racist. We were all white once.
That's a shame. I still do.
Lucky you. I have a new girlfriend anyways, though.
Yeah, we were all white ones.
Things happen fast when you're a teenager.
No, it was just because she fucking pretty much cheated on me. And then she didn't trust me, so I was just like, fuck it.
Unless there's a thing called black semen. I would not want to see that.
You have a terrible hat. And terrible
Who's
flag. I'm just saying, you have a really terrible hat and flag.
What's wrong with my hat?
You.
Did you see what was behind me a minute ago?
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Confederate flag.
Yeah, a giant red flag.
Oh god, the Confederate flag. People were going ape shit.
I know, I'm just fucking.
And like, they have the right. Like, someone was telling Walmart to make a Confederate toy, and they can't. But if they make an ISIS cake, nobody gives a crap. What the hell?
Well, I mean, the problem with the Confederate flag is you're
Well,
Hey,
basically.
you gotta watch her.
what? How do you compare the Confederate flag to the freaking ISIS flag?
You can compare anything to anything. Doesn't make it right.
Right? Doesn't
Sorry.
mean
Compare
right.
my dick to a
How do you
school bus, but that doesn't mean it's gonna be true.
legitimately compare it with actual intention of proving something wrong?
Well, I mean, the thing about the Confederate flag is you're basically um, celebrating a country whose constitution was founded on racism.
Well, the same thing with the
Anyone who doesn't.
same thing with this flag that we have today.
Yeah, U.S. flag's no better, really. It's
Yeah,
why
the U.S. flag had a racist.
The United
Not to the
States.
level of the. Well,
Forefathers were fucking racist. Let's just get it through everybody's head.
The
They were
United
all
States has
fucking
never.
racist and owned slaves.
The United States has never been a free country. And it never
I
will be.
wish we still fucking had slaves.
Well,
they
then-
weren't racist. Wait, stop. They weren't racist because they owned slaves. Okay. How does this work? Because the vice president even said, who was something of a moderate by Confederate standards, our country is founded on the truth that the white man is superior and that other races should be subservient to him. You can't really make heads or tails of that. You
Yeah.
can't really open that for interpretation.
What?
Yeah, you
Playing
really
RuneScape.
can't.
Since
You-
2001.
He wasn't racist. He was just saying that
Forcing
white
black
men are
people to do
superior.
all his work.
Why do I need to screen these people?
Do what?
Nothing. I was
Fuck
joking. Hi, you suck.
I'm waiting
Yeah,
for my game to install. I've been installing it for like 3 hours now.
What?
And you swallow.
Oh, yeah. How
I've been
funny.
waiting for a game to install for like 3 hours now. It took 10 minutes to download, then like 3 hours to install.
I'm waiting
That's
on a video
because-
to finish uploading.
That's because
You
that's
suck.
because nobody likes you, and that's why your computer is slow.
Yeah, I know, right?
Because your computer is Hitler.
If my computer was as fast as the fucks I
Your
give,
computer is Hitler and you're a Jew.
Your computer is Hitler.
what?
I don't know. Mason's on PCP again.
Oh, but
I said your computer's Hitler and you're a Jew.
fuck that. I'm Hitler and it's the Jew. It does what I wish.
Mine
Maybe
does
not
whatever it
the things
wants.
that I wish, but it still does it.
Mine is like an obstinate horse.
Oh man, the rainbow thing is on the dress. What?
Oh yeah, I
You remember that freaking dress thing? And I said,
yes, yes.
then
I
what
remember.
color is this fucker now?
Yeah.
And then the rainbow is on the dress color. Oh,
Oh yes, gay marriage is now legal. Anyone can marry. So Eric, you can get married now.
And the slippery slope argument has been deemed fallacious. Trailer park resident / pedophile Brian Mueller is heartbroken that he can't marry a horse or a child.
Why would you want to
I'm
marry
heartbroken. What was that?
Either? Why would you want to marry either of them?
I'm heartbroken. I can't marry a box turtle.
Well, Brian Mueller is a pedophile, so.
So he's basically Eric. The Friday show is a little more intellectual usually than the night show.
What about the midday?
Hey, Elliot, how many fucking viewers do we have?
What happened?
How many viewers do we have?
0. Nobody's watching this.
God damn it! That son of a bitch was supposed to watch us.
Hey,
The hell?
what are the topics for today?
Hey,
Topics?
I have an interesting topic.
Okay, shoot.
Old school YouTube. How many remember it?
I do.
Old school YouTube?
Like,
Dude,
yeah, like
are
the-
you talking?
2006.
Look, I have only been actually actively using the site since 2012.
I've been actively using the site since 2007.
I
6.
have been using it. I knew of it in about '06 or '07, but Eric remembers my computer, my very bad Brill computer.
Yeah.
It couldn't actually do video because it was a Braille computer. So I started using it maybe 2009, 2010, and I mainly use it as now for watching races. So
Yeah, and I still advise you all to check out official GATG. I mean, Elliot's in his group, so.
and I still advise you all to check out Bishman Rock.
Well, but I spent the last every
Yeah.
every week I watch Equals
Oh,
3, but I spent the last 3 hours
Fucking
re-marathoning old Equals 3 videos.
He was doing
Mitchell Tate.
I wish my game would hurry up and install.
he was doing a Twitch stream today, which is why I didn't broadcast it at Tuesday or in the afternoon. I didn't want to overlap with his. I guess his mic didn't work, and then Alex said he was going to go out of town, and then he didn't go out of town. So I don't know. It was just a comedy of errors. Well, yeah, I have no idea, but that's why we didn't broadcast in the afternoon, people, because yeah, reasons. Yeah, Alex said he was going to go out of town, and then he said he's not, so he will join us Friday.
Oh, Sean, you dirty dog! Sean posted. Seriously, this is NZ. All marriages have been legal here for ages. Why didn't you all celebrate it when it did? Let the Yanks have the celebration.
I love New Zealand. I love New Zealand. They're so much more progressive than
I
us.
want some root beer.
I actually kind of want to. I kind of want to move to somewhere like frickin' Sweden or New Zealand.
Me too.
Ireland or Germany.
Besides, Sweden has a better metal scene.
And hot women. Not
Yep,
that I can
Japan.
talk because I'm engaged, but still.
Japan has the best metal scene, the best scenes of everything. Japan's perfect. Fuck everybody else.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Their
I was just
hardcore's a bit formulaic
better-
sometimes.
Sweden
Well, then
has a better metal scene.
Sweden has the same problem with Japanese hard.
Someone died.
Swedish melodeath, maybe Norwegian black metal. If I
Someone
can,
died.
I don't know. I'm not really into black metal though. I guess that's what Norway is known for music wise.
I'm not really into black metal either. Actually, I'm not into black metal. There's no really to it.
I mean, I could take Dimmu Borgir, Satyricon, and Dark Funeral, but that's about it. Maybe this Italian one called Fides in Versa.
Kinda makes me wonder how many views my recent video on that.
Oh, Elliot died.
Sorry, I had to
Actually,
refresh
Dave-
to get rid of a chat problem that I had. So
Which one?
sorry about that.
No, okay. I actually advertised your video a little bit.
New OST. Just uploaded it to my other channel.
Well,
But,
I was talking about the Huckabee one, actually.
But as I was saying about Japanese hardcore, a lot of it does kind of emulate the Discharge type of D beat. Same thing with Swedish hardcore, and it does get a little formulaic sometimes. But I don't know. I like it. Gizm, SOB, Swankies. So I advertise, and I don't really know what the new changes are because Bishop is much more technical than I am, so he'll be able to explain it when he comes on Friday. I think these shows will be uploaded. What?
Bishop's coming Friday?
Bishop. Mr.
Yeah, he's
Bishop.
coming?
Yeah, you can call
Yes.
bitch up if you want.
You better
Well,
invite me.
It's
Or
Well, it's 5 o'clock in the morning his time, so he can't really come right now. So yeah, Friday, defo, mate.
right.
I'm guessing what'll happen is these videos will be uploaded every Monday, even though we do a stream Monday and Friday. But the live stream will be live, but the videos will be uploaded every Monday with theme songs and stuff added. So We'll get
Cool.
something.
That's gonna be kind of cool.
Unless of course Justin has to ruin.
I plan on uploading this to my channel too. I just haven't done it yet. I've been extremely busy.
Yeah, the Bitchman Rock.
God damn,
Also,
Elliot's
I
gone
decided to
again.
do what now, Elliot?
Elliot's gone.
Oh, he died again.
He was saying he was going to upload these consistently.
Why
That's
is it for me
because
playing RuneScape?
Because I've played it
that's
since
because he's a
2001 and I
rap
fucking enjoy it.
motherfucker.
Because what?
Because I've
It's
been
because he's
playing
a
it.
rapscalia motherfucker.
Yeah, really.
Elliot.
Because I've been playing it since 2001 and I fucking enjoy it.
Who's that talking?
Me! Motherfucker! Anarchic Gaza!
Oh, I was confused. I was like,
Yeah, and
it wasn't
I
showing.
think what I'm gonna be
Wanna play
doing.
with you?
I think when I watch your content, I'm mainly gonna be watching the rants that you do, Anaka.
Who? Who are you talking
Anarcho,
about?
want
Me?
me to play it with you?
I don't
I
care.
think when I watch your content, I'll mainly just watch the rants.
Who are you talking to? Me?
Do you have members? Or...
Talking to you, Anarka.
You're not even subscribed to my gaming channel, so of course you'll be watching my rant.
Anarcho, do you have members?
Yes, I've been a member since 2001. I don't. Or
Yeah, I
since-
do not want to. I'm not really into gaming channels.
If you're subscribed to my main channel, Anarchic Gaza, then you have nothing to worry about. You won't even see these uploads.
Okay, dude. Okay, I'm not worried though. It's all about the appeal of variety.
I kind of can't find my RuneScape. I know I had it on here. I just don't know where.
I'm playing old school, not playing RS3. Just letting you know that.
Oh, I won't be able to play with you anyways.
You can play old school for free.
I'll be
They're
right back.
both servers are free.
I didn't know that. I thought you had to pay for it.
Used to, but they recently changed that. Go to oldschool.runescape.com.
Shit.
I'm just getting 99 wood cutting.
Wait,
You
I'm
make
confused.
good point.
So just go to normal RuneScape.
Just go to oldschool.runescape.com.
Old school. Yeah, if I unexpectedly leave the call, just carry on. I'm having some internet issues right now, so if it'll only take me about a second to rejoin, obviously. But
And actually,
yeah.
Mason, Mason, I have a Fury rant coming up in a couple of days.
All right, man.
And when I say Fury rant, I've done this rant at least 21 times so far, but I'm just not satisfied with it yet. It's a very deep.
I will give you one suggestion though. You're using. I'll give you a little criticism on the Huckabee rant.
Huckabee?
Wrong aspect ratio.
Huckabee. Oh, okay. Okay, now I know what you're talking about now.
Hello.
Holy shit. Hi.
Elliot.
Is shit even holy? I'm sure there's no holes in my shit.
Well, I
It
don't
might
know.
be.
The Bible's
Does it
pretty
have a
shit,
good
and it seems to be holy, so I guess
How you
technically
doing?
yes.
How you doing, Natalie?
I'm doing okay, Kaza. How are you doing?
So good, so good. Elliot, we have a new person.
I can tell.
Natalie Normand. More like Tattly Torment. We should call her Tattly Torment now.
Oh boy. Sorry.
So who here has a Last FM account?
I do.
Alright, I'm Deathbat6916 on there. But lately, my Last FM has been really, really messing up on me.
No.
I recently got it like yesterday, and today it was working okay. But now the scrobbling thing is messing up, and I can't even see my library. I don't know if it's just my internet connection or freaking.
I'm
I
more of a,
wonder.
I'm more of a
I
Spotify
just
user.
lost the wait, guys. I just lost the stream here. I'm going to create another one really quickly, and
I
It's
think
I'll
I'm
be right back.
It's still live.
Yeah,
It is?
it's still live, dude.
Oh,
Don't
Shit.
look.
because they just told me it was off air.
I can find it for you if you
No,
want.
no. It's okay. It just told me it was off air. I was like,
No,
oh
it's
crap.
live. It's
Okay,
fucking
so
live.
Not off air. Oh my gosh.
No! My fucking torrent stop, you cunt.
Oh fuck you. Oh
What are you
fuck.
torrenting?
Lotus Juice's album Carpet
Fuck your torrent, you nigger.
wow, that was mean. My torrents have been very slow. I've been downloading torrent for like a week, and they're still
Boy.
yeah. So yeah, I'm having massive amounts of. I don't even know why I'm having connection problems.
Fuck it.
I just am.
Hold on for a minute.
I'm gonna go kill myself now.
I applaud you.
People are being a little bit racist.
Who the hell is Natalie? Whoever that is. I have no idea.
Mom.
She's a friend of mine on Facebook.
Okay. Sound
God
like
damn
Eric
it.
on speed.
I applaud anyone who gets the reference when I said that the thing about the torrents.
Yes, I get it.
Don't
I mean,
That
even-
was an amazing atheist reference because he
I know.
said "fuck your god, you nigger."
I know.
Huh.
I know. I've
I
seen
know.
all those videos. But Lotus Juice is a Japanese rapper. He started in Persona 3, but his album Carpe Diem. I can't find.
That's Chinese, not Japanese.
Hey, such a huge fat dick.
That's Chinese. Japanese is a little bit different.
Hmm.
Don't have-
No.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Toyota.
Oh god, another.
Yes, there's actually I can actually tell. I can tell the difference between Japanese and Chinese
Anata Wabaka.
because Japanese seems to have a lot more syllables to it.
Yeah, no shit. Hey, Mason, Anata Wabaka. You're an idiot. Love you.
Alright,
All right.
I love you, Mason. It's okay.
I'm
Oh,
fine.
what are you
I know.
beautiful?
I love you, mommy.
I hate you. I hate you.
Let's get busy in the back seat.
Do I even matter anymore on
Yeah.
this show? Like if I just like left?
Would anyone give a shit?
No, no one would.
Mason's like the fucking star of this bitch. Elliot,
And yet I'm trying to freaking distance myself from this.
Anarcha.
why?
I mean, it's not because of
take
you
control.
guys. It's because I don't want to be
not
the
long.
star.
Depends on your
Right,
computer.
this is-
It takes me like
this
2 minutes. I'm literally wood cutting. That's all I'm doing right now until I get to 81. Then I'm gonna continue wood cutting to 99.
What's the difference between old school RuneScape and RuneScape 3?
RuneScape 3 is a fan service, and old school RuneScape is the real deal. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm being biased. No, I'm not.
Wait, what is up with
RuneScape
RuneScape 3?
RuneScape 3 is easy as fuck, and it's fan servicey as shit, and old school RuneScape is what everybody grew up with.
See, I started playing it I think I played it about 2009 through 2011.
Just play old school. Don't even fucking touch RuneScape 3. You won't
Oh,
like
they're
it.
finding each other. Isn't that romantic, Mason? They're finding each other.
Elliot, suck my dick.
Also, I saw this freaking meme. It says it has a picture of the Homer Simpson in a sheepless she bar where everyone else but him has a rainbow on them, and it's on the bottom it says me on Facebook.
Yeah.
I don't get it at all.
Because you can't see pictures.
That's because so many people are wearing the rainbows. I'm even doing the rainbow.
I left for the NASCAR race and it was internet deprived. I did hear a bunch of Republic. Okay, because the NASCAR race that was broadcast on the radio, which I listened to at the track. Okay, and right beside the NASCAR race frequency station, what channel, was I think it was Rush Limbaugh and some of other of his crony friends, and one of them I listened for like maybe 45 seconds just uh it's not about gays, it's about states' rights. It's like
guys are red.
it's like no, it's about states' rights because you're saying the states have a right to discriminate. They don't. I don't know. People and apparently this is all a product of the hippies wanting everyone to be treated equally.
Oh God.
Because jinx
If
forbid we
I,
have an
I
egalitarian.
would want to be a friggin' hippie when it comes to
Narco, I'm not gonna be able to play with you for like 8
idealization.
hours.
Jinx,
When it comes to that ideal, I kind of want to be a hippie.
jinx forbid we have any kind of a egalitarian system where people aren't discriminated against because of what they like to do in bed. That's
Yeah,
just
I love that.
crazy talk.
Turn
But
off the
yeah,
difficulty.
I was just like, really, people.
Derek.
No, Idaho State ordinance
Damn.
tells pastors to
Fucking
marry
damn
gays
dime.
or go to jail.
That's your teammates. Come on.
I'm sorry, 5 people are talking at once. What were you saying, Mason?
Huh. Idaho City's ordinance tells pastors to marry gays or go to jail.
So either marry gays or get butt raped.
Oh,
So
yeah,
yeah,
probably by a bunch of guys named Bubba.
I mean, I understand people, have religious bigotry, religious freedom, but is it really worth it? Is it really
Why?
worth? Is it really worth being Bubba's little toy?
Kind of in a cage.
Uh,
You have all eternity, bitch.
at least that damn TV's not on.
Who?
You. Every time you come over here, your damn TV's on.
Yusuke Urameshi, this guy. Huh. A
Who?
14-year-old boy in the 90s doesn't discriminate against transgender opponent, nor
Scott
black
Vogler.
ones, nor gays, nor the handicapped. Hell, even nerds are safe from discrimination.
Burn them all. Fuck them.
This show just got a lot better.
I thought you were doing the freaking metal gay, or is that
We're
over?
done. We're done.
Damn.
Uh,
We
I
didn't
was
have
asleep.
we didn't have much to talk
Fuck
about.
you.
I'm sorry.
Huh. Well,
I was asleep.
yes. Oh, man. Yeah. It's like the people saying, "I'm not racist. I hate everyone equally." That's good, actually.
Well, I hate Mason, but that's another story.
Nah, just fucking burn them.
Yeah,
Mason.
Burn them all. Burn them all.
Mason, we're gonna have to burn you, dude. I have to set you on
We gotta
fire.
burn you too. We gotta
Are you
get.
talking about burning now?
All right, I'm all for
Oh,
equal
man,
opportunity. Everybody gets a flamethrower, and let the fucking heavens fall where they may.
I'm doing Eric first, then Justin, then Mason.
Fucking A. I have fucking viruses again.
Oh,
We gotta burn that shit.
Get that fucking old school
gotta
room.
stay away from them pigs, man. Oh, love
I just got a virus trying to get old school RuneScape.
That's impossible.
No, I just fucking
That's
Yeah,
impossible.
those pigs are giving you a slime.
You must have not got it from the right site then.
I'm on old.school.runescape,
Jesus
so
fucking Christ. Hold
or
on a minute.
oldschool.runescape.com.
This is pretty much chaos. I love it. It's live.
Well, yeah, I mean, I just want to burn people, and you got old video
Now I
games
see
going.
why. Wait, no, that's not it.
So, I mean, were you guys talking about anything in particular? Or?
What the fuck?
Look,
Puddle of
dude,
mud deleted
literally.
Anything Mason
Hold
finds
this
on the
fucking
internet.
link.
stage.
Follow that fucking link. It's not that hard to do.
What?
Follow that link and go to old school clients. It's not that hard to fucking do.
I can't fucking find where the
He's trying to download RuneScape,
It's so easy.
and apparently he's gay marriage, anything we want, really. We don't really have a. Apparently, baby metal is false metal.
What?
Well,
Hey,
Yeah, because they actually don't know. They actually didn't know anything about metal and don't even listen to metal.
they
Sounds
listen
like
to
most of
Metallica.
people on Metal Injection or Metal Sucks or
They,
I don't
they
know.
do. They listen to Metallica,
No, you know what baby metal's good for?
being amazing.
babies.
Well, okay, never mind. Yeah, you guys are right. I
I
stand
know what
corrected.
you were about to say, Scott.
What? What was I about to say?
Apparently, Puddle deleted their own whole Facebook page.
Who?
Well, good. Fuck them.
well,
Yeah.
well, they suck now, anyways.
Dude, I spent $150 on baby metal merchandise, so fuck off. I like
Hey,
Waste
baby
of
metal.
money.
You know what the really sad thing is? In about 10 years, he'll sell it all for about $5 on eBay.
I'm never going to sell it.
Yeah.
Baby
well,
metal. I clicked on it. I listened to it. I laughed my fucking ass off, and I haven't revisited since.
Are you
And apparently, Miley Cyrus supports black pussy.
Yeah,
Are
I
you
saw that. What the fuck?
are you majorly into Asian culture?
Not really, no.
Then that's why you laughed your ass off. You don't understand it.
well, no, my
Oh,
friend
well, I don't understand it. I don't fucking care about it.
There, that's
I
it.
know what Buzzstock is.
My friend Ags likes it, and I don't think he knows that much about Asian. Well, he likes Japanese hardcore.
Baby
But-
metal, barbecue chickens, midnight pumpkin, Hoy Festa, Bang, all those bands from over there. I love them.
I like Chicken Bowels, SOB. Oh, I don't know if I guys, I think I've told everyone this
Utsupi.
about the, the ICP lunchbox guy who spent $50 on a lunchbox, an Insane Clown Posse lunchbox, and sold it 8 years later for $5. So that's gonna be
Or Elliot.
what?
I said, fuck you.
Why?
I'm on ICP now.
Whatever.
ICP is terrible.
But then my
Oh.
point is that's gonna be.
Oh, whose favorite excuse is I was young and dumb? No, bitch, you were just a hoe. Hot and ready like
No,
Little
I
Caesar's
don't.
pizza.
I don't sell my music.
Hearing Mason say that is fucking.
I don't.
You
I
know,
don't sell my
fuzzy.
music.
it's pathetic. I'm sorry, it's perfect on so many levels.
Damn, another
Oh my
joiner.
gosh, this is freaking gold. Everyone's here.
Yeah, we actually might have to actually start limiting because if we get 10, we can't get more than 10 people on here. So we actually might have to.
Oh, they left.
Oh, and now he's gone.
Whatever.
Goodbye,
Who the fag anyway?
Goodbye, commie geek.
Bye, faggot.
Yes!
He's a commie
Yes!
geek. That's what he is.
What are you saying yes at anyway?
You fucking dork.
Oh, is it because I said faggot?
At least the show's still broadcasting. I hope because this is probably the best part.
Wow.
Get away!
We didn't actually get. What up? Oh.
Go. Go, it's you. Go.
I don't know. Forgot what I was gonna say. That's too many drugs, man, or too little,
Hey.
too few drugs.
I bought a bunch of books today about Satan.
Oh, interesting.
Why didn't you just download them off the internet?
Ah, fuck that.
Because
I'd rather
buying
have the book.
books is Plus, you got to support the people who write the books, or else they're not gonna make any more books.
I don't believe in supporting. I prefer to get everything illegally.
I don't believe in paying for things.
And he wonders why, like, his favorite, book place, closes down or whatever, or why his favorite people aren't writing anymore. It's because they don't get any money to write.
Yeah.
I don't read anyways, so.
So I
whatever.
got the Necronomicon, and it's accompanying, like, fucking people had questions about it, so I wrote another book about it. I got the Satanic Bible, and also its accompanying book. and some other Lucifer's Hammer, which is a fiction, like a novel.
Does anybody know what razor web is?
What?
Razor web.
Laser
No.
Wolf?
Razor web.
No, I don't.
It's in my fucking programs. I think that's what the fucking. Yep. That's what the
Just delete it. Yeah, I get stuff from like Max Ad Block and things like that that are weird viruses that.
I don't download shit like that anymore because you're gonna end up fucking your shit up.
I know.
Well, see, I know how to work on computers anyways, so I don't worry about it.
I don't want to have to work on my computer, so I don't worry about it.
Also,
Aren't you special?
I am. I'm actually very special. I ride short buses.
I was gonna say special ed, like Eric.
Oh, shut up. You're special ed too.
Only because I was
sound clip.
only because I was blind.
Everyone is special.
Aw, little fucking snowflakes.
Only because I was blind, idiot.
Idiot! God, I can't even fucking see.
Oh.
So yeah, me and Jim, we decided that we just need to burn everything. Everything needs to burn.
Jim needs to appear on the show one day.
Well, we'll get him over here sometime.
Who else needs to come over to the show? Sargon.
Yes.
Oh my God, Sargon!
Creationist cat needs to get on the show.
I
You
can
have
still
no
remember,
idea how hard that was to do.
I can still remember when he came on, and I was just like, I'm just gonna listen.
Yeah, well, that's all you could do with Sargon.
Kind of blow, yeah.
That took weeks and weeks and weeks of conversation and.
Orange lackeys. That's disappointing. You show real promise. You come here, kill my assistants, disrupt
What? What the hell? What is
Who's
this?
playing something?
What does it sound like?
It sounds like you. Now stop playing or I'll meet you.
Oh, and I saw a post. It's a picture. The son says, "Dad, they're in the yard." The dad replies, "Who's in the yard?" The son says, "The boys." Then the dad says, "My milkshakes."
Mason, don't ever fucking say that again. Don't.
Yeah. Never.
Don't ever
Never.
say that again.
I really hope Bishop edits that part out because that's gonna give me nightmares. That's gonna give me nightmares in the future.
Elliot, fucking Jeremy Clarkson's done, dude. Did
Hello.
you see it? Did you see it?
No, what happened?
I don't know exactly what happened. I know he got fired, but he had some kind of Twitter thing where he was like all sentimental and saying, "Thank you, everybody. I'm so sad it had to end this way." And I thought he was going to Netflix.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
He fucking should, man. He should just say, "Fuck you, little faggots. I'm going over here."
I don't think we'll see the last of him somehow.
I hope not, man.
About the
I
last
can't see-
episode of Top Gear.
Well, he can't do Top Gear anymore. That's the thing. BBC owns that.
Yeah, he'll do something else called like high. Well, he can't do Fifth Gear because that's another show. High
Yeah.
Gear.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what he. It doesn't even have to be about cars for me. He could just fucking rant about some shit, and I
Have
would
you ever
watch it.
seen? Have you seen his inventions that change the world videos?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, they're great.
yeah.
And his
They are.
war stories, and I'm downloading a 360 gigabyte thing of every Top Gear episode.
Nice.
It's
Awesome.
slowing my computer way down, but it's still worth it.
Have you seen the older ones where he was a lot younger, and the whole show, it was completely different show.
Yeah,
Like they'd review a fucking Chevette.
yeah. And it was only 30 minutes, and then they relaunched it with.
I just sent a link to one of my.
Do any of you watch Old Time Tins?
What?
Do any of you watch Old Time Tins?
Old time tins.
All-time 10.
Hey, Kaza, what game are you playing?
Hey,
I know there's a
LP,
shitload of shows like that, but I mean, yeah, I've seen shows where they do shit like that.
all-time 10 is like, well, top 10 lists of like awesome shit like that. Like 10 most abandoned places, 10 most harmful diseases.
Is it
I
on
love
TV?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love watching the engineering disasters episode of Modern Marvels because I find it really interesting because it's not just a this place blew up. Wow, it's a why did this place blow up? Let's like the world's most extreme police video or whatever. But it's also why did it blow up? Let's examine it. And it's really interesting. You get to learn about stuff and watch explosions.
The second you said that, I immediately wanted to watch a show where the guy was just like, "Watch, this place blows up! Yay!" With no explanation, nothing.
Have you seen well, it's the guy who does the world's wildest police chases. He did a train crashing documentary. It was literally like, this man is on the train track, crash. This other man is, there's no explanation, there's nothing, it's just crash, bang,
Yes,
wallop.
I
What a
love
video.
that. Look, this guy fucking dies.
Yeah!
Oh, shit! That would be great.
Fucking died!
Yeah. Oh my god!
We should do something like that.
We could. I mean, this would be really heavy, but if we watched, have you ever seen Faces of Death?
I've heard of it, I've never actually.
I mean, it would be, we'd probably get fucking sent to prison for it, but it would be a lot of fucking fun.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
No, like, seriously, one of the episodes I saw, this fucking guy was riding a scooter, and he wrecked on the freeway, and there was a chain link fence running across the median, and his helmet came off, and his face scraped against the fucking gates or whatever, the fence, and it ran into a post.
Ow.
Dude, when they got there, and they're trying to get him separated from the fence, it was just his brain and skin and bone were all, like, meshed in with the fucking gate. Ugh, dude. They grab his leg, right, and they're sitting there tugging on him, like, and the more they tug on him, the more his skull peels back, right? His fucking brain falls out, his eyeballs fall out and shit. Ugh. Dude, I'm sitting there like 12 years old, like.
That sounds like an awesome death metal song.
No, dude. And then the very next video, it was at this newspaper factory, like printing press. Fucking guy got his arm caught in the fucking press. These two huge steel rollers, right? Just squeeze his fucking arm into it, and just all you see is this fucking hamburger patty fucking arm come out of the other side.
Oh, God, I hope we're still broadcasting. That's awesome.
Wow.
We could watch that and just like sit there and do the oh god. People would watch it.
You know what I think we should do? What?
Never mind.
What?
Oh, nothing. I'm not going to say it.
I think what we should do is we should like
watch
that and go write death metal albums.
Here's how we produce death metal.
Am I the only one here with the boner right now over that story?
Yes.
Damn.
No, you're not. I refuse to say if I am or not. I
You're just going to find out on your own, baby.
I have to go to the bathroom really quickly.
I'm gonna ask a question.
Yeah.
How old is everyone in this group?
What?
I feel like I'm older. I feel very old right at this point.
Why?
I don't know. I just came back here, and since I'm a friend of Kaza's, he's my kid brother regardless. He's I don't know. I just feel
We're
like
talking about gross stuff, and now you feel more mature than us.
No, I don't. I just feel different. I feel like I used to do something like this on Yahoo groups, and well, you know what? I'll just shut my mouth.
I can assure you, I'm just sleep deprived. On a good day. I mean, I can talk politics with the best of them, but that doesn't mean, and I often condemn Eric for being, Mr. Immature, but that doesn't mean, I don't enjoy a good bloodbath every now and then.
I can guarantee you, I just fucking think it's funny.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I enjoy listening to people talk around, and even though I don't always talk.
I am 21 and I act 12. Fuck everything.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
I mean, the problem with being like ultra serious and political is it just makes it, well, A, it makes for boring shows, and B, this world isn't serious. This world isn't meant to be
Yeah.
serious and political. So if you just go on a big lecture, it's just you're
We
just
can
turning.
do that.
Well, we can, but who wants to? I'd rather talk more about hamburger arms.
Hamburger arms.
Talk about video games.
At least you'll have more. At least you'll have more beef for the pasta.
Well, I mean, we could turn that into a political discussion. The guy got his fucking arm caught in a printing press and made a hamburger arm. What the fuck kind of regulations
I
are
know
we
it was a
gonna put on
right-wing
this so that
newspaper.
it doesn't happen again? Who's gonna fucking stop the buck here?
That made my chest hurt. Just laughing at that.
My newspaper came with some hand.
I could just see it right before Congress, this picture of the hamburger arm. This is unacceptable. Workplaces cannot be this dangerous.
Yeah. What is that?
It's a hamburger arm. We can't accept any more hamburger arms.
Are we going to?
Tell
It is
Walmart
funny.
they'll sell it on the shelves.
It is
I'd
funny
eat it.
when people, yeah,
I'll eat it. Shit.
it is funny when people say like, "Oh, I feel more mature than you." It's like, being mature doesn't always mean you can't have fun and have some sick humor. It just means that
And if you're more mature, you're usually not.
you
I'm
can
more-
also
I'm morally superior than everybody.
I work full time. I pay my taxes. I got a baby on the way.
Oh my
I
god.
pay my bills. If I want to talk about fucking hamburger arms, I'm talking about hamburger arms.
There he goes. He got it.
I got it.
No, I wasn't referring to you, but
Mason.
Yeah, they're like Kanye West arms.
you know what? I'm 21, I act
So
12,
what-
but I pay my bills and everything, so fuck it all.
Exactly.
What was Kanye West's thing? I have no idea what this is about.
Who the
Bohemian
fuck
Rhapsody?
even-
I didn't watch it.
He
I only
did a cover of Bohemian Rhapsody.
I only like one song that Kanye West stars in, and that's "Forever" by Drake and Eminem.
And why is this like bad or whatever that he did a cover of just?
I heard it was awful. That's,
I don't even like Queen.
Desecrated a classic rock song.
You know, I
Good.
don't even like Queen. I'll just
Good.
say I don't like Queen.
Queen sucks.
Yeah. I
It's
never got into
Queen.
Queen either.
No. I love Queen, okay? Freddie Mercury is the mom.
But I think you want to affect them.
God save the Queen.
Queen fan right here.
What is he saying?
Elizabeth is the only
Hardcore
good.
version of Sex Pistols?
I just about did a black metal version of God Save the Queen.
Could you imagine Bohemian Rhapsody fucking black metal?
So whatever the conversation
I'd do it.
Someone needs to do Bohemian or black metal version of Bee Gees songs.
That would be fucking great! Just take the most ridiculous pop songs and make them black metal.
Yes.
Oh my god. Like
Somebody-
fucking Britney
somebody-
Spears.
Somebody make a YouTube channel and do that.
It would be a total gimmick
I
and
think we
everything,
can do it.
but it would be fun.
It'd be a fun gimmick.
Phew.
Yeah, it would.
So yeah,
You
so,
know, Jim and I were just talking about what, like what metal needs to fucking do. You know, because it's kind of convoluted right now. It's so saturated. It's hard to like. Right, like it's hard to find anything, you know. So something like that would be fucking great. I mean, yeah, it's a gimmick, but
Cute.
Well, yeah, it is hard to find anything, and the problem with metal right now is you've got so many bands. Well, I hate to say it, but you've got too many bands. So like whenever you're looking for like a thrash metal band, you're trying to look for something good, and all you get is Metallica clones or.
Or
Oh,
just
fuck.
something that's not
Or
even
freaking-
thrash that they're trying to
or-
pass off as
I
thrash.
just choked on that dick.
Or crappy Slayer clones like Craptor.
Slayer rules, Mason. Shut up. Slayer rules.
Slayer.
Slayer's alright, but Craptor is terrible.
Crafter.
The new Slayer, I only heard that one single that they released, and I gotta tell you and be honest, it was meh to me.
You know what band I was
It-
actually really wishing they would come out with a new album, but now they're not going to? Rage Against the Machine. For like, they came back in 2007, and if they're gonna release a new album but it never happened, I'm like, well, fuck you guys then. Tom Morello's the best of you anyway.
Tell me.
Yeah,
Don't you tell me! Craptor sounds like if the singer of Overkill had a massive seizure and tried fronting Slayer.
yeah, I don't
So
like.
basically, it sounds like Overkill now. I
don't
hate
like-
the guy from Overkill.
Yeah, I
He's-
don't like William name, but I like no shelter.
It's like a half-assed Overkill.
Now, okay, new Slayer. They say they're going to revamp those songs. I think they're good for what they are. I mean, they're not horrible. Which is funny that Slayer's worst song isn't horrible. It's
It's
good.
just meh.
I mean, I'll buy the album or download it at least. But we'll see. We'll see.
I'm still fucking discovering all of Slayer. I've listened to the first two, and yes, everybody, I'm a fucking new fag. Just get over it. But yeah, compared to the old stuff, the new song that I heard, it was like, what are you guys doing? Like,
Yeah.
this is too mundane for you guys.
Well, that's good. I mean, whatever Slayer comes out with, it's gonna be better than new Megadeth.
Yeah, dude, fucking new Megadeth. Don't even go there, dude.
They got the guy
Now,
from
that's a
Lamb of
band
God
I
on
always
drums.
listen to, and fuck that new shit.
Fuck that new shit!
Fuck the new shit up the asshole.
They actually got the guy from Lamb of God on drums. That's sad.
Fuck you, Megadeth. Y'all won't do what you tell me.
It's also better than what new Metallica might be.
Are you sure that wasn't just a rumor that freaking Slipknot was doing having Chris Adler?
No, it's confirmed. He said he was going to make the best thrash album ever or something like that.
With Megadeth?
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
man. I thought you were talking freaking... Oh, shit.
Dave's memoir
best,
was interesting. Oh,
The
at
best
least
thrash
he started
band
talking
ever.
You know, I would rather Dave just produce some like a spoken word album where he just talks a bunch of shit about people. I would listen to that rather than his new.
The best thrash band ever is DRI, Dirty Rotten Imbeciles.
They were a hardcore punk band and they sold out. End of story.
Well, okay, yeah, that is true, but
I mean, even though I like the thrash stuff, I still think they sold out. It's good, but it's just, I don't know. It's just the
Have you
manic
even-
energy was gone.
have you even listened to Barbecue Chickens yet?
I've been busy. I have this show I'm doing,
Motherfucker.
this radio show.
You know
I'm
how
still trying
long
to
it takes
figure
you to
out all that
click on
core
one of my
shit.
links and listen to the fucking band so you can say, oh fuck, I love this band, they're fucking amazing.
Well, I don't know if you noticed, but I've been busy like trying to promote this radio show thing that
I've
I'm
been-
doing here.
I've been busy promoting it too, but I still listen to music.
That's real mature right there.
That shit got real.
Whatever. I don't
Alright.
like you in the anus.
Wait, no.
If you want to listen to Dave talking about a bunch of people, buy his memoir
I
or
might have to
download
do
it for
that.
free.
He's such a prick that it makes me laugh. Like,
I mean,
Uh.
it was good until he started talking about like his religious experiences. It just became like, okay, what?
nah,
But
I think I'd like it. I like that fucking fire and brimstone shit. Does he get like
No.
that, or is he more of a pussy about it?
it's more of a, it's more of a, it just happened. Like
Oh
I
my
don't-
god.
Oh, So he's
Yeah.
basically being a pussy.
Religion is fucking stupid. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, but it's fun to listen to like really crazy fucking like fire and brimstone motherfuckers.
No, he
Well, if you're
downplays his
gonna do
crazy. He
do a
downplays.
reaction.
No, well, he was raised a Jehovah's Witness, but he
Look.
downplays the crazy in his crazy views.
I'm
Sadly.
actually thinking about doing some reaction videos to the crazy Christian videos that I see on the internet.
But his rants on like Metallica are hilarious.
Yes.
Talking about like all this like.
I
guess
love when
James-
I love when he's like pumping his own ego up about it and shit. I love that. I
Is
fucking
that-
love that.
Have you heard of
I will
Billy
say this.
Talent?
I will say this. What?
Have you heard of Billy Talent?
Yeah, I don't know anything about him.
I just keep it that way. They're a bunch of whiny cut your wrist types.
Well, okay. I will
just-
say this about Dave Mustaine in Metallica. Okay. Dave Mustaine wrote most of the songs on the first album. That, let's face it, he wrote all the good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Fucking A.
but still, I mean, you were kicked out of Metallica 30 years ago. Get over it.
Their best
No,
album.
dude. No, till the grave, motherfucker. I want to hear that motherfucker on his deathbed. I fucking better than anything I ever did, god damn it.
That's
I heard a fun.
gross.
He told a funny story in his book about James and Lars's drunken antics. I guess Lars would chew on a sandwich and then spit it into James's mouth.
What the fuck?
What the hell?
Ew.
I know.
Oh.
That's like some black metal shit there.
Oh.
And I guess he didn't like Ron McGovney very much, the original bassist. He said Ron was a mama's boy. And Ron loved Motley Crue. He used to like. I guess Metallica got a gig because Motley Crue. They were gonna open for Diamond Head, but Motley Crue was like, "We're too big to open," so they got a gig at the Whiskey. But
Motley-
There is a story about Lars and James at a Motley Crue gig.
apparently it's apocryphal.
Okay. So,
Apparently it never actually happened.
well, actually, Lars said it happened that they were at Motley Crue had just come out with Too Fast for Love, and I think it was either at the Whiskey or the Troubadour. James and Lars showed up in their Iron Maiden shirts, and then after the show, they saw Nick and Tommy Lee, and then Lars screamed out, "Fuck Motley Crue," and then Nick started chasing after them.
Apparently the story's a little more mundane than that. What?
What's your last name, Elliot? I keep forgetting.
Linda Mood. It's right there, you dick.
I love you.
Apparently the story's a lot more apocryphal. You can read about it in Metallica's biography, which I suggest downloading for free because it's a rather boring book. Well, it's not boring, but it's just badly written.
Well, Metallica's just, first 4 albums, okay, get out of my face.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Yeah, Justice is probably the best out of them all.
I mean, I like Death Magnetic, but
Death Magnetic would have been better if they had the Black Album production value.
My my favorite Metallica recording is No Life Till Leather. Everything after that's less good.
yeah, I mean,
Oh, forgiveness was unlocking the door to set someone free and realizing you were the prisoner, apparently.
Because Justice was like a prog, they were trying to do prog, but they didn't really have the musical chops. So it was just like, what are you doing?
it's kind of funny when bands like that try to do prog.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yes, it is.
No, guys, no, just play metal. Just don't try. Like,
That's-
I am back.
like a Motorhead with Another Perfect Day. I love that album, but it's like, guys, no.
You should hear On Parole. It's very space rocky.
I'll give it a shot.
Wait, someone's back. I didn't realize they'd left.
Me.
And me.
I didn't realize you guys had left. We're sorry.
So
I'm just
fucking
kidding.
Chris
What?
Squire, dude, he's dead.
Who?
Chris Squire
Uh,
from Yes.
Someone mute whoever's TV that is. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I know who that is. Okay.
Yeah, he fucking died, man. That's like I usually don't give a fuck when celebrities die, but man, that motherfucker made some awesome music.
Is that
I
better,
remember I was
guys?
sad when Dave Brockie died from Guar.
Yeah, that was sad too, man.
I love Guar.
Yeah.
Fear I have a radio to step
But like, yes, they were all focused on being happy and shit, and that's
Fuck
not
my
usually
arm.
something I fucking listen to, but they did it right.
So,
You know.
Elliot, I'm
Yeah.
going to download episode 4 and put it on my channel since I wasn't in the previous ones.
What happened?
I said I'm going to download episode 4 of this, and then after this is done, episode 5, and put these two in the next ones on my channel since I was not part of the originals.
All right. It's the second. It's the longer version. It's the longer one called episode 4. The shorter one, I distance myself from that. If I can figure out how to delete videos, I will. Oh, don't do that. That just makes my ears hurt.
Stop fucking with Elliot's ears.
No! I will not do anything!
What was that? That was like some horrible.
I can do it all day. Till my throat starts hurting.
Like hang up and walking all the way to the other room again.
Justin's like
Holy.
Mason on crack.
Holy blackbirds on steroids.
I mean, at least Mason just plays his guitar. He doesn't have the
Nope,
TV
but-
on.
And he smokes PCP.
Purple day.
PCP for you and me.
PCP.
Oh.
PCP.
Speaking of PCP, I bought I bought a Vita TV today. Pretty stoked about that actually.
What did we buy?
A PlayStation TV.
Oh.
My dream,
Sony
okay,
TV, yeah.
is to go on one of those like really huge things where you like have like a week-long trip and do a show during that time.
Yes.
Well,
LSD.
Oh, a quick announcement. I have officially hit, I mean, I did this kind of 4 days ago, but this motherfucker right here is at 257 subscribers. I'm finally halfway to my fucking overall goal.
There you go.
514 subscribers.
No, I'm at
That's your
250.
overall goal. It's a
No!
weirdly specific goal.
Suck my dick. No, I'm at 257. My goal for the end of the year is 500.
So you're over halfway. I don't mean to be pedantic, but it's really fun.
No, dude, my overall goal is 10,000.
No,
If I can-
not LSD, but one of those like super huge, really dangerous drugs that like you trip out for like a week and lose your mind completely. I want to do a show while that's
Hey,
happening.
Ayahuasca.
Every single person here should subscribe to my YouTube channel, like right fucking now.
All right, stop plugging. Damn it.
Nope, I will do it. I will do it all day all night.
You know
I
what?
don't have a goal. I don't want a bunch of fucking
I'm joking.
randoms
Elliot.
on my channel.
I love
You know
you,
what?
Elliot. Joking.
You know what?
What?
You can plug it if you pay me. If you pay me $10 a plug, you can plug it.
No.
Yes.
I'll just do it one time.
Nope, all I have from Grizzly.
$10 a plug.
Capitalism.
Dude,
Yeah.
I spent the last fucking 3 days asking people if they'd fucking watch this.
And nobody is.
Natalie's here,
I am.
Word.
Yes, I'm here.
and a few others are going to be here shortly. They're just getting home.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. I wish I had caffeine though.
I just found this link full of, I think, conspiracy theory crap in regards to the rainbows.
Oh, the fucking sprinkler lady.
Apparently it might be part of an experiment.
Dude, the fucking sprinkler lady's classic, man. What?
Do you guys
Government putting in our water.
apparently stuff to make? Have you guys heard of this Kevin Martin guy?
Yeah.
Oh God, he's amazing, isn't he?
I haven't heard of him. What does he do?
Someone explain, and I'll see if it's the right person. He runs these fake weather blogs on Facebook, I think it is, like the Weather Space, and basically he has autism, and he says that makes him
Oh, yeah.
full
The,
of
it's gonna rain today. That guy.
the He thinks he thinks that makes him qualify to like predict the weather.
Over Nova Scotia. Yeah, that fucking guy. Yeah.
Water.
No,
No.
I don't know if that he also has he's also a chemtrail guy.
Oh my fuck.
Guys, I'm trying because I have a doctor's appointment today at 7 o'clock.
What?
Okay.
Just like Mama
Have
Shay.
any of you heard of Creationist Cat?
Yes, I love him.
No.
No. Well,
He's a
yes.
subscriber of mine. I love him.
But anyway,
Creationist cat.
He's
I
not
want to get
actually
Kevin
real.
Martin on the.
He's satirical comedy.
He was on
Elliot,
one,
that would be amazing.
he was on one of the Drunken Peasants podcasts.
Yes, I love him.
That wasn't right.
Really?
Yes.
What?
He messaged that guy saying she wanted to suck his dick.
She probably did.
Yeah.
Hey.
Does he? Shh. We have to
Apparently,
overhear.
Creationist Cat is the Lord's
The Lord's chosen cat. Yes.
And actually,
yeah.
she was telling some guy that she wanted his
You
dick
know-
in her pussy, not that she wanted to
Yeah.
suck his dick.
Mason.
What are you talking about?
What?
Yeah, ex-fiance.
Hey Mason, did you know that Creationist Cat is satirical and actually does
Yes,
not
I
actually believe it?
Yeah, that is satirical. That's
Okay,
why
just-
I like it.
The
I
Elder of
just-
Dunlane.
I don't give a fuck what they believe as long as it's funny.
Here's that door.
Yes, I'm just rubbing it in that I still have a fiance.
I'm single, but I really like a girl though. Which it would be kind of bad if she's watching because
Aww.
shut up.
I have a girlfriend, bitch.
Whatever,
Oh.
Dustin. Whatever.
You know
Don't be
what?
jealous.
Hold her hand.
I would.
Yeah.
She ain't
Oh
in
my
jail anymore.
god. You gotta change your game up, dude. I would. I would hold her hand.
Oh, he's crying.
Fuck off, sis. They all suck a dick.
Yes.
You know what the really sad thing is? We're broadcasting this.
I know.
This is live.
Fuck them. Hey,
Fuck 'em
everybody
in the
listening,
pussy.
fuck you.
Everyone send me money.
I need some money for dip.
You get nothing.
Dip it in
You're
the
a
pussy.
dick, Elliot.
I know.
Dip your dick in the pussy.
Really, I am?
Have this. It's empty. Oh, that's. It's empty.
Envy. You're envious of me.
I said empty, not envy.
Oh, I think you said. I think you said envy. I was like, well, that actually would have been better, actually.
If you're empty of him, that implies that. Never mind.
Everybody is envious of
I can't
Elliot.
get
Elliot is
back to
king.
clothes.
Ooh, bad thoughts. Bad thoughts.
Hey
My
Elliot, how long are
midichlorians
you
are
gonna be
fucking
doing
triggered.
this for tonight?
What? What's that?
How long are you gonna be doing this for tonight?
Until everyone leaves.
Okay then, so never. I mean for forever then.
Forever, yeah. I just want to go to
I'll
sleep.
be up till
Go
like
away.
5 or 6 anyways.
That's
so.
what we did last time. Fuck.
Yeah, it is. It's just too bad nobody heard it because that I hated it. Well, I mean, I really enjoyed it, but I hated that I had recording problems.
Yeah, well.
Redneck.
I mean, I still don't have very many people watching my shit either. I don't give a fuck though. I think
It's 400 something views on mine, and someone gave me a great
My
text.
brother has tacks through his ears.
Hey
Shut up, Dustin.
hey Scott,
Mm.
you should check out my content though. I think you'd like it.
Oh gosh.
What am I looking at?
You look on my YouTube channel.
Hold on, I gotta fix something here. Just put it
Alright.
in the chat room.
I did.
Someone mute Justin. His
Alright.
background noise is killing me here.
Do it again.
You know, this guy is Mr. Shameless Plug. I kind of admire that. He's just like, I'm gonna plug my.
You know what, Elliot? It's called I want to get bigger as you do.
It's called He Wants to Get Laid.
He wants to get as big as you do.
Everybody who get movies.
That's about like 500 more pounds, buddy.
No, I weigh 100. I weigh 100 pounds.
I weighed 210.
Yeah, exactly. 500 more pounds. Just eat a lot of chips. Oh god, I'm fat. Oh well, whatever.
A month on 258 subscribers.
Yeah, big deal. What do you want from me? Freaking medal?
Yes.
No.
What about? I like silver and titanium.
If I could come over and beat you over the head, I would. If I can come over just like randomly beat people over the head, wouldn't that be awesome? Just like my hand just reaches through the computer and just.
You know, you could get away with that, Elliot. You're just like, I'm fucking blind, bitch. I just ran into shit.
Yeah.
You could.
I didn't see anyone.
I didn't fucking see it because I'm fucking blind. Get your fucking handcuffs off me.
I'm sure cops love it when he talks to them like that.
No, they do. They love the abuse.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, I love it. I mean,
I don't remember where those two are from.
we've descended into some weird Freudian psychology orgasm thing here.
We're always there. You just don't really realize it most of the time.
Yeah, that is true.
Guys,
What, Justine?
guys, I need you to buy something for me. Elliot and Eric's especially.
Yeah, what?
What?
Copenhagen Mint.
Shut up. I'll shut up.
I need you to buy me a can of Copenhagen Mint and send it to me.
Okay.
On 1-day shipping.
Okay.
Wait, what do you need us to do?
Copenhagen Mint.
This is bad news for you, Eric. Journey's
right.
drummer is a rapist.
Who?
Journey's drummer is a rapist.
Good.
Bad news for you, Eric.
Well,
wait.
just
You
killed
like
him.
Kiss. You wouldn't stop supporting Kiss until Gene Simmons reportedly raped someone.
I heard he did.
Yeah, he probably raped himself.
Oh, come on. I stuck by
So
them.
flexible. He used his massive tongue to suck his own dick.
Mason.
He rapes everybody's ears every time he plays music.
Listen, Mason. I stuck by them even after Gene's comments on depression and suicide.
So I make worse comments than Gene Simmons on depression and suicide. I say everyone should commit suicide because I hate them.
You're pointless. Have your exam.
Everyone should kill themselves just to free up space for me.
Hey, one of my favorite quotes ever is, I would go insane if I didn't know I could kill myself at any time.
Oh, that is so true too.
Hunter Thompson, motherfuckers!
If I didn't have that knowledge that I could end it if I so wished. Oh.
Yeah. What if you knew you were just
Eric
stuck?
would be- What up? What happened?
What
What's
if
that?
you knew you were just fucking stuck? Like, no
Then I
matter
go
how
insane.
hellacious it was. Yeah. You're
I
fucking,
just yeah.
What's that?
You know what? The thought of knowing that I could end it makes dealing with Eric so much easier.
I know the feeling, man. Every time I see Mason, I'm just like, God damn it! Fuck!
Mason's like, don't be mean. Don't be mean to me.
Yeah, but isn't there? Don't you guys have people in your life you like, get around them and you're just like, fuck?
Actually, Eric is nothing. I mean, he's nice. He's a bit nerdy, but he's nice. There was one kid named Raphael who I literally felt like that, and he died.
Damn.
He okay. So I was getting really tired of him, like in June, right? And I'm gonna sound like a most horrible person, but Eric knew he would not leave me alone. I even like punched him in the face. I even like grabbed it, like I even beat him up, and he wouldn't leave me alone. I mean, he was nice, but he was just so clingy, right? He was you know.
He wanted to fuck you?
There
Yes,
was
probably.
there was an incident where I went up after school to say hi to Elliot and his friends, and then Raphael pushed me away and said, "Hey, Eric, leave my blind friend alone."
Eric.
So anyway, wait, hang on. I'm telling a story. I'm telling a story here.
Okay.
Fuck off! Tell a story!
Anyway, so I was getting like really tired of him, and I was thinking, oh, wouldn't it be awful to? Oh God, I don't really want him to die, but can he just move out of town or something? I don't really want to deal with him next year. I get a thing from his brother. Hi, my brother died, and I'm like, who's it? Oh shit.
Oh my god.
I mean, I was sad, but at the same time, yeah.
Yes. Death is not this whole fucking bad thing everyone says. Fuck that shit. People need to die.
He was annoying.
People need to fucking die.
Plus, he was really Christian, so no,
Uh-huh.
no big
Justin,
loss.
Yeah.
He was so conflicted about himself.
Like those kids that killed themselves over Judas Priest. Fuck those fuckers.
I don't think they killed themselves over Judas Priest. They probably killed themselves because they were bored.
Well, if they did, fuck them. You know?
Elliot,
What?
didn't Raphael also want to be a priest?
He wanted to be a priest, and he was gay. I mean,
Eric,
Perfect.
that's not rumor. I mean, he talked and everyone knew it, but he wouldn't admit it to himself. And he wanted to be a priest.
That's
Okay. So,
creepy.
Justin, what do you want?
will you buy me 3 cans of Copenhagen Mint and send them here
No,
10-day shipping?
Sure, I'll see what I can do.
I know a girl
Yes.
from Denmark.
You might send me 3 cans of Copenhagen Mint on 1-day shipping
Eric,
Why
Eric,
can't you go get it yourself?
because they don't sell it here.
Eric.
What?
I know a girl from Denmark.
Fucking Denmark.
They don't sell it here. We just go buy it.
I know, you know a girl from Denmark, Elliot.
Do you remember that, Elliot? We were just hating on random countries.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck Japan. Fuck them.
Change
Why?
Fuck South
Why?
Korea.
Why fuck it? Just no, fuck them.
Oh, really
Korea,
quickly,
guys.
just trying to call back on the Raphael thing. But yeah, I the last words I ever said to him were, "I hate you."
Oh, shit. The last words I ever said to him were, I hate you.
Way to
I
go,
remember
Elliot.
because I looked at my Facebook messages, and literally the last words I ever said to him was, "I hate you." Now
I
he's
bet
dead.
his family was
What did he
pissed.
die from?
A heart attack.
Yeah, he died from.
Seriously?
Yeah.
He
Yeah, he
died
was
Sitting in
because
a church fire, and then he had a heart attack, and then the doctor couldn't revive
you
him.
fucking killed him, Elliot. He was in love
Why
with
did he have a
you.
heart attack?
You gave him a fucking heart attack.
You know what? You know what? His God said, "God, he's annoying." Even for me, he's annoying. I'm just gonna kill him.
We're gonna restart this shit. Get up here, you fucking douchebag.
He actually had a good singing voice, apparently, but yeah, he was just really. I mean, even the girls were like, he's a bit weird. Like, he was like really clingy. I mean,
Someone should have given that guy a guitar. Fuck.
I kind of wish he had choked on puke.
Well, if he does that after he makes music, then it's even more awesome.
Well, he's dead.
Make music and you fucking choke on your own puke, you're a fucking legend.
At the age of 27?
Yeah, 27, yeah.
Or 46. 46 is the other one.
There's another one?
Well, not officially, but yes, a lot of people die at the age of 46, or just before 46.
Oh, I thought Shannon Hoon, when he died at 26, I thought he ended that whole fucking curse.
Well, I don't know. I mean, Jinx Dawson's still alive.
But aren't they about to open up that Kurt Cobain case? If so, thank God, because that could probably prove my
So I
stance right.
never really liked Nirvana or anything. I
can't stand
always just
Nirvana.
thought he fucking killed himself. So why didn't he? Why?
They're saying that Courtney Love murdered him.
Yeah, I know, but
But why?
Well, look at how hostile.
I think she got pissed
Courtney
off
is
because
still
he
is.
wouldn't buy her any heroin, so she killed him.
so she killed him. Like, there's enough evidence.
No, there's not.
There's not really there's not the most. I mean, who knows? There might be. There's definitely some.
I don't think so. I think
Derek, you want the machete?
Yeah, sure, I want a machete.
I said Derek, not Eric.
someone turn your TV off. You're getting muted.
What the fuck is going on?
It's
Someone
Justin's.
give me-
My cousin's killing my brother.
Domestic abuse.
Yeah, my cousin's killing my brother. It's fine.
Oh, tell him to shut up. We're doing a radio show.
Legit.
This is fucking live radio.
Yeah.
Live radio, political, trendy radio, political. Okay, anyway, here's what happened with Kurt Cobain. Okay, 2 theories I have. One, cognitive dissonance. He wanted to be famous, but at the same time, he wanted to be underground. So he killed himself. 2, he knew that no
That's
matter how big
literally
his
how you
band
get
be,
underground.
Shut
shut
up!
up. He knew however big his band would be. He knew that he could never be big enough, even though he played. Because the thing that always bothered me about this whole Kurt Cobain wanted to be underground thing. If you want to be underground, quit Nirvana and form an underground band. Don't sign to a major label. It's easy. Jello Biafra did it. I do it. So my theory is that
Hey!
Shut
Shut
the
up.
fuck up!
my theory is that he played the tortured artist and the tortured
He's
poet.
watching the. He's watching
Oh
the.
my god, dude! Fucking
Mason,
shut
mute
up!
Justin. Mason,
Yeah.
mute him. Thank you.
It'll
Done.
probably end up, not even going through until 5 minutes later. So I just clicked it anyway.
Thank you.
I
Jesus
also
fuck.
muted him.
But it's still
Okay.
probably
Okay. So my theory, really quickly. So like I said, he wanted to be this tortured poet. He actually really wanted to be, really famous. So he decided, hey, I'm gonna do the ultimate fame thing,
Mm.
and shot
Go
himself
down
in the
history.
mouth.
Seems
He,
legit.
he wanted to do, yeah, I'm gonna do the ultimate fame thing, and because then I'll be remembered forever.
So who's all
And plus-
supporting the whole Courtney Love thing? Who's pushing that?
So are they really actually doing
Nirvana
this?
fangirls.
Are they really, opening this case back up legit?
According to Mason.
Yeah, well, yeah. I think it's mainly because for one, the change of handwriting at the end, and for two, all the hostility coming from Courtney. Who knows?
The hostility between Courtney and Dave Grohl and
Okay.
And they were like
what
trying
reasons?
to sue him for
That's
making a
not very good
documentary.
evidence.
Or I think. Who knows? I might be misinformed.
What reasons would Courtney Love have of killing Kurt Cobain? I mean, rationally.
Get back at him?
Yeah,
For
probably.
what?
For running away and freaking cheating on his heroin addiction.
I'm not saying she. I mean, El Duce of the Mentor said that Courtney contacted him. I'm not saying that she maybe didn't try it, but who hasn't tried to get someone killed in the past? Oh, by the way, Eric, go outside tomorrow at about 3 p.m. Go outside and just stand out in the open for a while, and ignore the white van pulling up to your house. Okay?
Fucking murderer. You already
Yeah,
killed
well,
one person.
Yeah, well, he deserves it
Damn.
because he's Eric.
Oh,
If I could, this is much better now that he's gone.
I think Kurt Cobain just fucking killed himself. That's it.
Yep. Yeah, I don't. And even if he didn't, who cares? Courtney Love sucks anyway.
Yeah. Well,
That woman is a walking
disease.
advertisement for
I've
VD.
got. I found a link.
A walking plague.
She's got so much like, STDs or VD.
Speaking
or
of
whatever.
crazy bitches, what was that? Nicole Smith.
Anna
That fucking
Nicole.
video of her in clown makeup.
Yes.
God damn.
Yeah.
Blah.
In a second.
She reminds me of my ex.
Nah, dude, that is scarier than the fucking hamburger arm. That
Reminds me of my
fucking
ex.
video freaks me the fuck out.
We're still on that, are we?
I knew an ex who believed in the Illuminati,
I believe in the Illuminati.
and I only dated her for 18 months. After that,
I don't believe
I
in the
discovered-
Illuminati like they believe in the Illuminati. I just realize that there's people who are smarter and have more money than me.
It's
well, I mean, the
called
Illuminati was a
capitalism.
real thing. It
It's
was
Yeah.
a real thing.
multinational corporations and capitalism and just,
Yeah, I mean,
power-hungry
yeah.
assholes.
You can call it whatever you want. What it really means is there's a bunch of rich assholes who got their fucking They
Of
they got
course.
they got their fucking boot over your neck. That's
But I don't think they kill people for no reason, or
You're
kill
legit.
people who
Yeah,
want to blow their.
I found a link. It says it said that Kurt wasn't suicidal.
oh well, fuck.
Yeah, well, that just changes my opinion on everything now. I'm wrong about everything.
Really?
God, I'm sorry. Wow.
It's called justiceforkurt.com.
Oh,
Oh, that proves it
oh
then. That just
Suicide or
I'm
murder?
blushing.
wow. You know what? I think we owe Mason an apology because that overwhelming evidence just proves whatever you're trying to prove. Mason's like, I don't have to take this crap.
Oh, fuck you, faggots. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what Mason's thinking right now.
I think he's actually plotting to kill us.
Probably. He's being too quiet. Now I'm nervous.
Yeah. Oh God. I don't
Oh
wanna
God,
die
I'm
yet.
scared.
don't
Elliot,
wanna
you can't
die.
even see. Shit.
Look at this! Oh, look at this entire article, man. Wow.
Okay, somebody paraphrase the entire article for
I'll read it.
Mason.
I'll paraphrase it. Kurt
Excellent.
Cobain was murdered
Okay.
by the Illuminati.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
it just says Kurt wasn't suicidal. Kurt wasn't suicidal. Courtney wanted everyone to believe that Kurt was suicidal with an out-of-control drug dependency in the last days of his life. But when Kurt's body was found, Nirvana bassist Chris Novoselic responded to the news of Kurt's supposed suicide as follows: Smack was just a small part of his life.
Okay, that just proves it then.
That's just it. Fucking lay down,
Damn.
bitches.
You know what? We're wrong, and we should all elect Mason president.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, and this. Wow.
I'm guessing this is written by someone named Mason Pierman.
The whole site
No.
is about Kurt Cobain.
When Dead killed himself, motherfucker, best friend took a picture of that shit, and that was their album cover.
Yeah, and it said,
Mic drop.
and it said on February 21st, 1994, Kurt was thinking in terms of the stories he wanted to tell his grandchildren. He was looking forward to having grandchildren.
You know what,
He
though?
wasn't suicidal.
You know what, though? People who are suicidal, they're not fucking sitting there for 2 weeks going, oh my god! No, dude, it's just something.
They just do it.
Yes.
It's not like, yeah.
That doesn't prove shit.
Except for that Mason's gullible.
Dude.
Like fucking Hunter S. Thompson, before he shot himself, he was still doing fucking news and shit. Like, he was still doing his job. And
I need to do another Illuminati's video.
I'm
I
reading
think-
a lot of stuff about this.
Something tells me Hunter S. Thompson was just like, I'm bored.
yeah, that's what I think he did. Because that whole 9/11 thing happened, he went on MSNBC, and he's like, I just think, we're overreacting to this shit, and there's probably things going on that we don't fucking want to talk about, and like 2 weeks later, he killed himself.
You know what? I know what happened. He's like, you know what? My show is over for right now, and I have nothing to watch on TV. And that's like the most... Just...
Well, he was also fascinated with his own funeral. Like, he spent all that money creating a fucking pillar out in the mountains with a big double thumb fist on the end of it, and it was a cannon to shoot his fucking urn up into space. This motherfucker was crazy. But I loved him.
He was a
I
god
loved him.
man. I don't know what I want to do for my funeral. I think I just want to be, like, dropped from a helicopter.
Just like ragdolled.
you
What are you guys talking about?
have to leave my body for a week wherever it lands.
Yeah, dude, just get me a trebuchet, all right? And just tie one leg to it, and over the Grand Canyon. Just ragdoll. Woo, woo, woo. Splat. Yes, splat.
Elliot, once I finish
What?
this task, I'm gonna have to get off here, but it's gonna be like 30 minutes.
What happened?
I said once I finish, once I get another level up, I'm gonna head off here, but that'll be like 30 minutes from now.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
See, you know what? You know what the problem with him is? He just can't take it anymore. He can
Who?
take how awesome the show is, so he's gonna leave.
Who?
You.
My chest is hurting.
So from all that laughter.
From all
Well,
that
but
epic.
it does kind of amplify it a little bit.
Well, you know, whatever.
Oh, we're talking about stupid shit.
But no, my
That's-
body is actually hurting quite a bit, actually.
It's because I tried to murder you last night.
Oh. I thought I heard someone walking around the house when there was nobody else
Oh, I
there.
thought I was quiet. Damn it! I even
Well,
wore slippers.
It was either you or the cat.
You know, that cat was one badass cat. He said, "Yo, what are you doing?"
Or Elliot.
Figured this shit out. Elliot, you're fucking Daredevil.
That's what Charles always calls me. Charles
Fucking
Collins.
Daredevil.
We should get Charles on here, Mason.
That would be kind of cool, but I don't know.
Anyway, what do you want, Justin?
I forgot now.
What?
I forgot now.
Oh,
Okay,
good
Pat.
for you. He's wasting my time. He
Hey.
is.
Did you see the all-female mosh pit?
That was funny.
That's
What happened?
funny. Yeah. No,
What
it's
was
like
it?
music festival. They had like an all-female only mosh pit.
I've seen that before at like punk shows.
So like, what's the big deal? Like, it was a news story. I'm like, why is this news?
Because people are idiots.
Yeah. Women can mosh too, and you're a sexist if you don't think so.
Well,
Okay. I'm
the
a
reason
sexist.
the reason you don't see a lot of women in mosh pit is because the reason you don't see me in a lot of mosh pits, because I'm all for good, friendly, violent fun, but when it gets to the point where people are like bashing heads in the pit and stuff like that, and people are actually trying to hurt others, it gets a little much. I
Yeah,
mean,
well, you're a fucking
I'm all
sexist.
for. I must be. I don't like Danica Patrick.
Well, you don't. No, you're also ableist because you're discriminating against yourself.
Eric,
See, yeah, I know it's retarded. But
yeah, I know. Eric, all my favorite racing drivers, I must be sexist, right?
no, you are.
Yeah,
Shitlord.
totally.
Yeah, Eric, yeah. Fuck. Oh, he's dead.
Everybody's dead.
But yeah, I mean, moshing is really fun, and I love it, and slamming. But then the skinheads come on, and it just gets, like people swinging chains and stuff. It's just like, okay.
You
I
know
can't
what's,
even-
what stood out to me about it was, like from the journalistic perspective, I imagine some of these fucking people like sitting there waiting, like, oh come on, someone beat her up, so I can manufacture some outrage.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, fucking losers sitting there waiting for bad shit to happen. So they
I mean,
can,
getting hurt is just part of the fun of moshing, but maybe people are trying to like,
see how these men treated her.
swinging.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
That's what they want to do.
But yeah, I know some women who mosh and who are like really tough, and you wouldn't think they would be tough because they don't look tough. Like they look like girly girls.
Yeah, well,
What
chicks
the
are
hell is
tough.
that banging noise,
Not here.
Justin?
What?
They're making noises.
They're trying to fix a door that my brother broke.
Well, he's
Why?
an idiot.
Yeah, if you got a problem with the goddamn noise, leave, bitch.
We ain't got a problem with you guys in the middle of the bitch.
I think me and you need to fucking fight.
Fuck you, fucking California, bitch.
Good next time.
I want to talk like that.
I'm gonna start
Forever.
really researching. Oh, band.
Yeah.
Go ahead, give me a double cheeseburger, fries, goddammit.
Y'all come over here and say it to my face.
That's by the end of the fucking night.
They're taking my rights.
They're taking my cheeseburger.
Yeah, my goddamn flag.
Damn foreigners.
Documentary.
Go back to your own country, foreigners.
I'm gonna ban that fucking flag.
I think Justin wants to kill us now.
Shit.
Hey, I see he's got the rebel flag, and I agree that those fucking people need to just chill the fuck out. A fucking flag didn't fucking cause people to murder.
I think we should crack down really hard just because I like seeing rednecks get angry.
Well, I mean,
People
Hey,
seem
look
to.
everybody, it's a magic tree. Look at it, it's glittering. It's
it's
shining.
fun, but it's not fucking right. It's
I
like,
mean, my opinion is, you're an idiot if you think that the Civil War is
That's like
about anything but
12 gauge.
slavery.
Isn't it?
If you really want to fly the Confederate flag, fly it or whatever. But
Turner, like my son, bitch.
if you want the Confederate flag, I'm not saying we should ban it outright, but I think we should. Let's just say
Derek Elliott.
not beat around the bush as far as
God,
what the war was about.
I don't give a fuck what the reason for wanting to fly the flag is. I
120
don't give a shit about that.
Oh, shit.
I just don't think we should be banning fucking things. It makes us look like a bunch of pussies.
Well, yeah, I don't know if we should ban it, but I think people should stop using it officially. But yeah, I don't think banning it will solve anything. But I mean,
Banning the
if-
flag will do as much good as Prohibition did.
Let's just ignore all the bad stuff. It won't ever happen.
if NASCAR doesn't want to use the Confederate flag, I think they have a right not to, or if a state capital wants to get rid of the flag, I think they have a right to get rid of it. But private citizens should be allowed to fly it, and I should be allowed to burn their flag.
I've made it before.
Well, you have to buy your own flag and then burn it.
I mean, no, I'll just burn other people's. Just like, hi, how you
Well,
doing?
then they're going to jail, dude.
Yeah, it'll be worth it. Hello, welcome to Political Trendy Radio, broadcast from the California State Prison.
Yeah. Bubba here has something to say. Fuck off.
Okay, one more. Yeah, one more.
I don't like that.
Who else has a funny accent? Fucking New Yorkers.
And
Hey,
people from Chicago.
Be nice to New Yorkers here.
Hey,
Fuck
I
you.
went to New York, and man,
Derek,
there's
what's
some serious fucking people up there, man.
Actually, she's
Have you
from
been-
upstate New York,
I'm
so
gonna go actually.
Have you been to Chicago?
I
No.
have.
That's
Good
a
job.
wonderful.
Chicago.
Mason's leaving.
Hey,
Mason's
Yeah.
leaving.
I'm leaving.
What's this thing do?
Why?
Yeah.
PCP, man.
PCP.
PCP.
Yes, we did. You motherfuckers just pull the trigger.
Oh.
You can't pull it down. I can't.
I think
yeah.
once this download finishes, I'm gonna get
do I
off
hear
here.
a gun?
That's what I was trying to tell some bitch. Now when you gotta take a shit on, you
Yeah,
gotta
I think I just heard a gun.
Yeah, 12 gauge.
Oh, God.
I think once this download finishes, I'm gonna get off because my body is like really hurting right now.
Well, shit, man. You should take care of that shit.
It's just exhaustion, physical exhaustion.
Yeah, go to
He
sleep,
ate
man.
he ate 10-year-old fruit, canned fruit, I think it was.
That was like 3 weeks ago.
Now it won't shoot, will it? No.
I don't care. Tell the story.
Dude, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I just heard something that people say before they get shot.
Now?
What?
It can't shoot right now, can it?
Oh, God.
No,
So
it is
was-
loud.
I don't think we want him on here anymore. 'Cause I don't think we want to be.
fucking thing. I was just itching my
Yeah,
ass.
I've got fucking guns too, but I'm not a goddamn idiot.
I don't,
Oh my
I
god.
don't own any guns. I don't own any guns.
I don't either.
I love my guns, but
Wait.
like I said,
I think we should hear this.
I might turn my volume down a little bit here.
Oh shit! Look at that. He's got.
Elliot's sitting there like, please go bad, please go bad. God damn, dude.
Someone shoot someone else.
Oh shit!
It'll be the best
Miss
shoot ever.
alive.
Oh, shit.
Shoot your camera, do it. Shoot your fucking camera. Blow
Yeah,
the mother.
Yeah, what?
put yourself on
We're
webcam
all
and do it.
going down. We're all going down. We're all done.
We're
Well,
fucked
you
now.
live closer to Justin, so you could actually, I live out west, so I'm safe.
They're gonna investigate this. They're gonna see my Necronomicon book and all my other Satan shit and my gun.
They're gonna think you did it. I'm gonna be.
He influenced these poor boys.
He influenced these poor boys. He's going to hell.
Hey,
We're gonna take him down.
Hey
And
Scott,
fucking
can I do
Obama will be on there like, I think this white boy had a little bit of a problem.
Hey Scott, I'm gonna add you on Facebook. Is that alright?
No.
I don't want the goddamn cops to see that shit.
Why?
Well, I did this thing, but I could drop to my house and put my deposit.
Not if they don't know where you are.
Yeehaw.
Oh, I'm not even. I'm just gonna listen.
So,
Drop the bullet on me, fucker.
I don't like cops always use you to ruin the fun, okay?
Did I tell you what I did last night at Jared's?
What did you do?
You know his big pellet gun, right?
Yes.
And it has the big ass silencer on the end. Fucking, I didn't know it was cocked. I thought to make sure there was a pellet in it, so I went and put it back up.
Rick.
And I turned the safety off and shot
I
it.
fucking reckon. I reckon.
Shot it in the middle of the night.
I reckon I shot that motherfucker.
I shot him dead.
Fuck, I'm dying.
This is the
My
best.
chest is so bad.
My damn cat!
Shoot that fucking cat! Is that what she just said? Shoot the cat!
Hey! Nigga!
Fucking shit.
You guys like this?
Yes! Yes! I'm entertained. Yes.
Oh my god.
Beat the shit out of my brother.
Fucking hell.
My jaw is sore from laughing so hard.
I'll hit you like 3 times, so. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
I think it just caught the belonging. Oh, fuck me.
Uh-huh.
Oh, fuck me.
Okay. Is any other funny shit gonna happen?
No.
I can't go on anymore.
I can't. I can't.
There's the
I can't breathe. I can't breathe any longer.
I'm just gonna nope.
Guys, I'm gonna leave now. I'll see you later.
Oh, fuck.
Take it easy.
Don't die.
Oh, God. Oh, he's not gonna...
Hey,
Oh,
Scott.
Yeah.
I sent your
That
friend
was-
request on Facebook.
All right, man. I'll pick it up here in a second.
that was
Dude,
great.
my chest is
That
so
was
bad.
classic. First I heard, it can't shoot right now, can it? And then I hear, shoot that cat! Or something like that. Oh, God.
They live out in like, the Midwest. Like they live near West Virginia. No, I mean no offense to the Midwest, but you know.
I live in Indiana, and I am surrounded by people like that.
And,
I live
then
in Kansas.
this kid's like 16, and I like him, but yeah, he's a bit of a redneck. I think he might also be a Nazi, but I'm not sure. I kind of try to avoid talking to him on the, you know what I mean? Just
Oh, my God.
I had to
Hey,
stop.
Mama, I'm going to go shoot that motherfucker. I'll be
Shoot
back
that
by
cat.
dinner.
I had to turn my microphone off to
Don't
stop.
forget to
coughing.
fuck your sister, Niall.
think we
Dude,
killed
that's
Eric.
rich. That's rich.
Oh my god! Please tell me we're still broadcasting.
I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah, we are.
Fuck
Yeah, I
yeah.
believe that went out fucking live. Yeah.
Oh, that did. That
Hey,
went out
Elliot.
live. But
Hey, I'm gonna download this video and I'm going to cut out that part of it and upload it separately.
do it, man, and send me
You
the
know,
freaking link.
you know
Will
what
do,
else
man.
though? You need to keep that part.
Call it like
Because
call it like
that might be a
drunken
gold mine there.
call it like drunken rednecks fight during PTR or something like that.
We
I
can
will do
stage
that.
that. We can stage a fucking redneck fight.
Who wants to stage it? Let's just have them. Let's have Justin on
We could
again.
we could just have a redneck on, and I could piss him off really badly, easily.
We just. Oh fuck! I'm still breathless.
I'm not, dude.
I haven't laughed that hard in years.
Before that, my chest hurt. During that, I thought I was going to die of a heart attack.
I think we've killed Eric. Eric,
Just the pressure building up in my chest.
Eric, are you still there?
Eric's gone. It's just you and
Oh
Scott now.
damn! Why does everyone miss the good parts?
Those are a bunch of wankers.
Like
They're
Mason left.
wussies.
Oh, I'm
Mason
sad that
went to
Justin left now. I love that.
You know,
It is
it's
July
people-
1st.
like I'm kind of a conservative cunt, so I have to share the same fucking space with guys like that. So I do everything I can to piss them off. So they just like stop talking politics. You're not allowed. No, I will make fun of you.
He's less of a redneck than his brother. That's who you heard, and some girl.
Hey, Scott, you're conservative?
I am.
Well,
You don't act
not to the
like
level of some other my friends, but you know.
that. Are you?
Oh, that was
Are
good.
you religious?
No. Fuck no.
Yeah,
Oh,
yes, he's religious. He just bought books on Satanism, and he's religious.
Oh, you're the one that said that? Oh.
Yeah.
I thought the
No,
redneck
it
was saying
was-
that as a joke.
No, I did.
I'm an atheist.
bought-
Tell them to stay
I-
over there.
I not only bought like the first editions of I bought the accompanying like if you were at all confused by anything in this first book, read this fucking thing. I'm all about Satan tonight, man.
I like Satan. I mean, I'm more of an atheist, but I let's say I sympathize with the left-hand path. And if I did believe in any of that stuff, I'd probably be left-hand path.
Not that
No,
there's
I'm-
only 3 people in here, Scott. You have a wonderful voice.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God, boner. Fuck.
Yeah, it's very broadcasty, whereas mine is just nasally and non-committal. I tried. Hello and welcome to the Political Trendy Radio Show.
Hello there, everybody.
Everybody, welcome to the Political Trendy Radio
We're
Show.
gonna go ahead and make fun of rednecks tonight, and
Oh.
we hope you really enjoy the show.
Yeah.
What do you- I shouldn't do like Ed Sullivan or something.
I don't know. Somebody.
What does he do?
Another day.
I think he's
Uh,
having
no.
an orgasm.
Yeah.
I already have
Welcome to.
Scott's
Wait.
voice just makes me all hot down there.
I did Rush Limbaugh impersonation.
Oh, my
Rush
chest.
Limbaugh.
But stop laughing. Ow. Right side hurts. Ow.
I was gonna make a point about New York, and I forgot what I was gonna make a point about because of that whole
No, fuck
gun
you.
thing.
Ow.
Oh yeah, it's funny because upstate New York, where my fiance is from, is so different from New York City.
Yeah, I went
It's
to
like-
New York City.
I don't
My
like New York
God.
City.
I don't either. I mean, to be honest, I thought I was going to because I love Chicago, even though I don't really like the politics up there. But the city itself is fucking great. The people
Oh, yeah,
are
I'm
great.
pretty sure it is. I heard they have a bad problem with gangs and police activity, though.
Yeah,
of
they do.
course. But
I mean, every big city's gonna have issues with that.
Hey, I'm from LA.
Oh, fuck, well, lay down. Just lay down.
Yeah.
It's LA.
Yeah, but upstate New York is so different. It's more small towny and a lot more laid back, and
I can imagine.
very very nice people actually up there. Well,
You know, I didn't have so much of a problem with the people being assholes. I didn't realize just how much of a fucking asshole New York was. Like, it's beyond redemption, some of these people that I met up there.
Oh, I mean, if you think LA's bad, and I do, you know, because I've lived here all my life, and even I can't stand the Hollywood set. New York is like 10 times. I used to get into screaming matches with my math teacher who was from New York. Typical loudmouth New Yorker.
Yeah.
and we used to get
Dude,
into literally screaming matches, like literally.
here's what happened to me. I tried to move up there because of this girl, right? She was used to like real fancy restaurants and all that shit, but I saw this little pizza place, and I'm like thinking, I bet there's some like fucking little Mexicans in there and know how to cook some fucking good food. Let's go in there, right?
Yeah.
Pizza's fucking amazing, right? It's the best fucking pizza, and it's just fucking incredible. Well, we get in the cab, about 20 minutes into the ride back, I had the shit so bad that I'm like, dude, something's got to happen. He's like, I'll get you back to the cab station, man. Don't you worry, man. Don't you worry. He's talking shit. I get there, and the dispatch guy, I go, man, where's your bathroom? I got to go. And he just looks at me and starts laughing. Like, motherfucker, where's the goddamn bathroom? He just goes, right back there, man. And I go back there, I open the door, and there's just shit and toilet paper and piss, and it's just awful. It's the most disgusting bathroom I've ever seen.
You're gonna kill me with gestures so bad right now.
Well, I fucking had to go. I'm not sitting on the toilet. I'm not doing it. So I just fucking bent over, and I just fucking sprayed it. I had to. There's no toilet paper, so I had to use my sock. I come back out. The cab drivers and the dispatch guy are all standing there just fucking laughing at me. Like, ha ha ha, you fucking dumbass. It's like, those people fucking suck, man. Fuck New York.
Yeah, like I said, upstate's cool, but yeah, New York City I could definitely do without.
You know what's fucking amazing? All right, my and this is really awesome. Okay, my internet speed is 100 megabytes a second. Download generally 66. Uploads generally about 30 to 40. I'm downloading this album at 116 megabytes a second, and my internet speed is 100 megabytes a second.
God damn, dude, where do you live?
My torrent's usually about 2 megs per second.
I live in Kansas.
God,
I have
dude,
Google Fiber.
Badass internet out there. Shit.
My torrents are one's 100 kilobytes a second, one's 100.
But this is the fucking weird part, though. My internet is 100 megs a second, but I'm downloading a file at 110 megabytes a second.
How much is that?
That's because it has nothing to do with your internet, dude. That's because it's
about $30 to $40 a month.
For 100?
Yeah.
100 megabytes?
I'm an associate of Google.
Oh.
So I get it a little. Generally, it's around 99.
Okay, dude, I have to buy mine from fucking Time Warner, and they suck.
Yes.
God.
I'm using Time Warner too, and yes, they leave much to be desired. Dude, the reason your thing is so fast is because you're downloading off a torrent, and torrent has nothing to do with internet speed. It's with peer-to-peer speed. Mine's usually about 2 megs a second, and anything from 100 kilobytes a second to 2 megs a second. But if you have a lot of seeders, you can do really, really fast. That was disgusting.
I have a friend over in Japan. He's one of my best mates. His name is Troxy, and he has a private server, but his download speed is, I think, 5 gigs a second, and his upload is 3.5 gigs.
Shit.
Let's take over the planet here. God damn.
Wow. According to him, that's pretty fucking typical where he lives in Tokyo. It's pretty typical.
I've heard that Romania, of all places, has like fucking incredible internet.
I'll ask. I actually know someone from Romania, so I'll ask. I heard that my favorite country, Denmark, has really good internet.
Japan is my favorite country.
Sweden, any place from Scandinavia, England, Australia, New Zealand,
98%
Japan,
finished.
cool.
I don't know if I have a favorite country. I just have favorite postcard images of the planet. Like, oh, that place looks fucking cool.
I do know.
Yeah.
I do know.
He knows everything about me.
Oh.
Your real name isn't even Scott. It's actually.
No, it's not.
Actually, you're James Bond.
Nah. No, maybe you don't know everything about me.
You're the American James Bond. Only
You're
really
way
incompetent.
Go on, damn it, 99%. 100, go. Mush, mush, mush. You fucking faggot. Go.
I thought you were going to Occupy Wall Street on us there for a second. I heard
Yeah,
99%. I'm like, what?
I have no idea what he was. I think he's lost his. Dude,
I'm
have you been
getting-
snorting Nathan's PCP?
I'm yelling at this fucking torrent. It's stuck at 99% well, it just dropped in speed. What the fuck? Don't you dare die
No,
on me.
don't hurry, because if you hurry, you'll have to leave, and we want to keep you as long as possible.
Dude, I've been trying to download this for 2 fucking hours, and now it's.
Oh wow, 2 hours. I've
What
been
are you trying to
downloading this.
download?
Well, actually, it's about the third file, but this one I've been waiting on for like 30 fucking minutes now.
Oh no,
What are you
30
downloading?
minutes.
Lourdes Juice's album Carpe Diem.
Oh, well,
30
can't
minutes,
you,
guy.
can't you just find a streaming service that has that shit?
Or a
Oh,
RAR
wait a
file.
minute. That doesn't say megabytes, it says kilobytes a second. No wonder it didn't make any sense to me.
Yes, it was kilobytes. That was like 110 megabytes a second. What the hell kind of drugs
Yeah,
are you on?
I just
Yeah,
kinda
that
wondered-
sounded like I'm missing out on some shit and I don't know about it, and I'm all fucking pissed.
Yeah, 110 kilobytes a second is not uncommon. Dude, I've been waiting on this torrent for over a week, so stop whining.
I don't even
It's
use
stuck at fucking
Vine.
99%. Holy shit. Are you fucking kidding me?
Wah.
Suck a dick.
That is exactly what it sounds like. Wah.
Yeah, he's whinging.
Whinging little minty faggot balls.
Suck a dick.
Only gay people suck dick. And
Yes.
women. And women. I forgot about the women.
Eric, I think I'm gonna go lay down. I'm hurting even more now.
Aw, we hurt his feelings.
No, as in
I know what you mean. I was being a dick.
Okay.
All right,
Well,
we'll see you Friday, dude.
Take it easy, man. It's good meeting you.
I'll talk to you
Bye-bye.
guys before then.
Someone needs to get Eric back. I don't know why, but why not get him back?
Why not? Hey, we can put my cat on. She'll just sit there.
If you give me a second, I'll. It's live, so who cares?
Yeah.
I have to. We can ask him more questions about classic rock and make fun of him.
Classic rock.
That's
What
what
do
he
you-
likes.
What are you watching?
What?
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get Eric back.
Oh.
That's the noise you hear.
Oh.
Hang on a second.
Okay.
This takes a while. I went to a NASCAR race.
You did. Did your guy win or?
No. Well, no, not really. Oh, I don't. Kyle Busch won. I'm not really a big fan of Kyle. And my driver didn't win in the sports car race, which I was mad about. So I tried to kill everyone.
Was it a road course or?
Yeah, it was the road course in Sonoma.
All right, cool.
We might be going to whatever.
I really can't watch the circuit stuff though, man. I can't do it. The fucking ovals.
I can occasionally, but a lot of times because nothing really happens. We might be going to the 100th Indy 500 next year.
That's the only oval race that I'll watch.
I watched the IndyCar race in Fontana, and that was scary. Because what happened was it was a high downforce package, so all the cars just kept leapfrogging each other, and of course there were some big accidents, and it was just like someone's gonna get killed here.
Dude, have you ever seen the documentary Senna?
Yes,
God damn, dude, that motherfucker was crazy.
we saw that in theaters.
He actually was crazy too. Like, not just for like how fast he would drive or anything, but like as a person.
I thought the documentary did a lot to kind of sanitize his. Like he even said, well, if Prost gets alongside me, he's not going to make it to the first corner, and he didn't, and all of a sudden Senna's brakes failed on the first corner.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was. I mean,
Dude, that fucking wreck was brutal that he fucking ended up in.
yeah.
How fast was he going? Like 160 or something like that?
Yeah,
it was
but
insane amount of speed. It was insane.
I mean, the thing that hang on a second. The thing that killed him was the spring hit him, or the piece of debris hit him in the head.
Damn, dude.
I'm gonna try to get him back here.
Yeah, dude. that fucking guy, like, you look in his eyes and he'd start talking about shit, and it's like, this motherfucker's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny saying I wasn't really a big fan of him because he died before I was born. But I watched old races or whatever. I wasn't the biggest Senna fan. I like Prost more because he was more calculating and less religious.
Yeah, nah, Senna, man, he was just fucking, I'm gonna put the pedal to the metal no matter what, and
And Prost was going, no, okay, I can win this race, or I can finish third, get points.
yeah, yeah. I could almost die, or not
I could,
almost die and still win the championship.
yeah. That's why I like Prost. Besides, Senna's too religious for my taste, honestly.
Yeah, he'd get all fire and brimstone about shit too. It was weird.
Well, typical kind of Brazilian. And I know you shouldn't, dislike a driver because of religion or whatever, but he just got way too fundamentalist for my. I like Prost's. Senna thinks he's immortal, impervious because he believes in God and all that.
God has my back, and if I die in a race, it's because he meant it.
Yeah. We need a Satanist president, I think.
Well, yeah. Brett Stevens said he wants to run for president. That would be fucking great. So I've been plugging that on my Metalgate podcast, and some of our plans are to get Jim Thompson enough funding to make his chainsaw rocket launchers and other methods of very victimizing warfare. No more of this precision shit. No more of that. We're gonna go with like wood splinters and fucking rose bushes and shit, like really painful. Like you're gonna bleed to death instead of drones.
Oh yeah.
Get back to medieval stuff.
Speaking of medieval, I found the coolest thing. If you look up bloodletting on Rational Wiki, you'll find a great picture of this machine, this 19th century machine that I guess it was designed to open several gashes at once for bloodletting.
It's astonishing how stupid people were. I mean, it wasn't their fault. They just didn't know. But goddamn, I'm gonna bleed you out. That'll cure you.
Well, you'd think they'd get the hint,
right?
But
after everybody died from it.
But not everyone. But yeah, and most people didn't get well. But of course, all it takes is one guy to go. Well, 2 people got well. 18 people died, but 2 people got well. So
typical snake oil shit.
But I love that machine. That machine, like I said, it's supposed to open several gashes at once on someone.
Wow.
Yeah, you can look it up on. It's called Bloodletting on Rational Wiki.
Yeah, man, I could go searching, and I have an idea for a torture device, though.
Ooh, go.
It's a kind of an Iron Maiden, kind of, but it only has 2 spikes.
Okay.
And it's just big enough for an average person to stand in, and the spikes are underneath your feet, and you don't have room to wiggle. So you have to tiptoe, otherwise you're getting spikes in your feet. And you can't get out of the box. It's locked. It's a big metal box. And you only have enough room to tiptoe in there. So it's very simple. Don't put your heels down.
That is awesome.
I dreamt that up when I was a kid, dude.
I guess the best torture device I can ever think of is crucifixion. Because you live for like weeks. You usually someone will just kill you, like put you out of your misery. But if no one kills you, you can live for like weeks on the cross, and like starve to death because it doesn't kill you.
Yeah, like don't even fucking nail him. Just tie him to it. I think that would actually end up being worse.
Oh, but yeah, but nails the pain because what happens is a lot of them died when they because you have to keep yourself upright, right? And they would get really exhausted, so a lot of them died by basically curving inward and suffocating.
Oh, they killed themselves that way?
Well, they didn't do it on purpose. It was just they got so exhausted trying to hold themselves upright that they would just bend over and suffocate.
Fuck, man.
But yeah, nailing, because yeah, that's people say like Jesus lived for like 5 hours. I'm like, Actually, the 3-day thing is impossible. You can live for more than 3 days on the cross.
Yeah, you can live for how long without food and water? Like
2 weeks or something.
2 weeks or so.
God, think of the pain though.
Mm.
I
No,
love it.
no, no, Kitty, come here.
Oh, that's not nice. Now, cats.
Hey,
Cats are too cool to be sacrificed.
no, I wasn't. I was saying I don't want to think about the pain, so I'm gonna hug
Oh,
my kitty.
oh,
Kitty, are you doing? Are
oh.
you stupid? Are you stupid? Yes, you are.
I don't
I
have
have
any.
I have thumbs. You don't.
I have 4 dogs.
I want
And
a I want an Australian Shepherd, like so fucking bad.
I know I have a German Shepherd mix and a Chihuahua and a Dachshund and a Terrier.
Oh wow. So you got like the whole range there.
Right. And 2 cats. One of them's this big panther cat, and one of them's this freaky psycho. But yeah,
Cat just attacked me out of nowhere. She does that.
what does she do?
She attacks me out of nowhere, like
Like with
fucking
claws?
claws and bites, and then runs away. You
Oh,
fucker.
she loves you.
I know that. I know
She
that.
loves you so much she wants to eat your flesh.
Do you want to fight, Kitty? And then she gets this look on her face, like, "But I just a will, Kitty." And I want to punt her across the room.
Oh yes, but you can't
I
because
can't.
she's too
I
cute.
have though. Like, I'll wake up in the middle of the night, take a piss, and all of a sudden, fucking cat just wraps around my foot and bites. And I'm sorry, Kitty. It's just a reaction. You know, that's why you went flying across the room.
One time, my cat was on my blanket. I didn't realize he was on my blanket, even though he's this big cat. But I was really tired, so I moved it pull it up, and he went, and he meowed in a way that was like, dude, seriously, really? I was sleeping, and now I'm on the floor. Thanks. And he didn't talk to me for a couple days after that.
Oh, they don't. They're little selfish little assholes like that.
Yeah, I
Cats
hate
are
cats.
fucking assholes.
I lie. That's why they're great, isn't it?
I know it is. They are. They just, like with a dog, they just love you, right? Like the second you get them out, it's like, oh, I'm a dog, I love you. With a cat though, it's fuck you, feed me, pet me, get the fuck away.
Yep. That's why. Yeah, dogs are like, oh, I'll be nice if you feed me, and I'll be nice. So I'll be your friend. Cats are like, I'll tolerate you.
Oh yeah, I'm not even gonna pretend that I like you, but you're gonna pet me anyways because I'm soft and cuddly. So
That's the.
come on, faggot, feed me. That's the way they are.
I would love to have a pet bear.
Wouldn't it be awesome just to have any big pet like that, like a fucking Bengal
Like
tiger?
somehow domesticate them.
Yeah. You know, I would never trust it fully though, and I would always be packing heat. I would never,
I
because there'd be that day. It'd be like 10 years, and there'd be that day he just looks at you kind of funny. You're like, what the fuck, bro? And then it just kind of gets more mean and mean looking, and then you're fucked
Yep.
because its instincts will take over.
That's why you should always feed it.
Have you ever seen Grizzly Man?
He was killed by a strange bear, though. He wasn't killed by one of his bears. He was killed by some like random interloper.
Yeah, but I mean, he actually believed that it was okay. Like I could just go up to bears in the fucking woods.
I admire his spirit.
I don't. I think it was stupid.
Oh, of course he was stupid, but he went
Well,
up to bears.
Well, it didn't help my non-compassion that Werner Herzog was the fucking person who made the documentary because he's just an ultimate asshole about everything. Do you know who he is?
Yeah, he's so depressing.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I love the guy, but it doesn't help Grizzly Man's case that Werner Herzog's here sitting. This motherfucker didn't understand nature, like.
He was but he was great in that show Metalocalypse, though.
Herzog was in that?
Yeah. He was a high priest or whatever.
Really? I did
Yes,
not know that. That's fucking crazy.
season 4. Yeah, I
That's
mean,
actually crazy to me because he doesn't seem like the type of guy who would lower himself to a cartoon. Like,
no, yeah, I know, but he he seemed to really enjoy it.
wow. I haven't finished Metalocalypse yet. Like, I absolutely love what I've seen, but I still haven't finished it because I hate TV. I hate waiting for new episodes. So I just fucking don't watch TV.
Yeah, that's why I mainly just download torrents as soon as the season's over
Mm. I'm
because
still fucking honest about it. I still fucking go out and buy shit.
I buy stuff too, but so some of my stuff are like British shows that are only released on Region 2,
Mm.
and I hate that.
Yeah.
Why do they do that to me?
Yeah, Netflix is great and all, but someone needs to come along and show them what's up. Get like just improve it, improve the idea.
Unfortunately, it's contracts and things like that.
You're right.
I
You're
mean,
right.
that's
Netflix
why.
would be fucking awesome if it wasn't for the. I mean, it is awesome, but it would be even more awesome if it wasn't for all the copyright bullshit.
Well, that's why I go to the illegal film sites and stuff. They don't have to worry about Well, I mean, they have to worry about copyrights and shutting it down. But a lot of those film sites are like, oh, by the way, we're at this website now,
Yeah.
and you could download films. And I mean, I still buy stuff, but
Like, what about what was that fucking drug site? The Silk Underground or Silk Road? Have you ever heard of
yeah,
this? Can you
barely.
believe that shit works? Like, you just go on the fucking internet and order drugs.
That's awesome.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I want to find out that drug that I was, like I said, I was reading about, and like you get like a week-long trip and you lose your mind completely.
Something I did once, and it's not a really intense buzz or anything, but nutmeg.
Really?
You have to. It takes forever to kick in, and it sucks ingesting it. But it's like 2 tablespoons heaping. Put it in milk and just chug the shit. And once the milk goes through your system, it takes about another 6 or 7 hours. It's not. Don't expect anything mind blowing, right? It's more like really not cathartic. Lethargic. You get really lethargic, and you will just sit there and stare at the wall. But you'll be like, you got this really warm, fuzzy, weird body buzz going.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and you can't think of anything. Like, you're just blank, and it's actually quite pleasant for the first like 4 or 5 hours. But the problem is, it gets really annoying, and it lasts about 20 hours.
I don't think I want to do a podcast like that then.
No, it's, and I haven't done it in years, but
I can barely think of anything right now.
right, like, yeah. So literally, you could go to the store and buy some nutmeg and do this.
I imagine drinking it's pretty painful.
Well, it's gross.
Yeah.
Now, the best way, from what I understood, but I just couldn't find, was to actually get a nutmeg seed and do it that way. But
Yeah,
I
to
could
try to
never find
it.
them.
That's the problem with drugs is they're so unpleasant to ingest.
Yeah.
It's like we need tasty drugs.
Have you ever gone to Arrowwood's Vault?
No.
I definitely recommend it. Like, you might not want to follow the advice, but it's interesting, like how to extract things from plants and use them so you don't have to fucking go buy it. Like, they will literally tell you how to manufacture it. Like,
nice. I think everyone should try something at least once. I'm not saying you should become a drug addict, but just have fun, experiment, get blasted out of your mind.
Well, on that, I have done one extremely hard drug once, and that was enough. Like,
yeah,
I was satisfied after that. I mean, it was actually quite terrifying what ended up happening to me. But looking back, I don't regret it.
I've never heard a good crack story. I've never heard a good story of crack. I am
Oh,
surprised it gets people addicted because
uppers are
every
fucking terrible, man.
but like every book I've ever read, like with like musicians, and I've read the three of them where they tried crack, and every experience I've heard is just like awful. I guess the euphoria is good, but the sweating and the puking and and then you feel this euphoria and you're like, wow. And I'm just like,
You
I
know
don't
what?
know.
I did meth once when I was younger,
Yikes.
and the first 5 minutes are fantastic. The next fucking 3 days, though, are awful. Have you ever drank too much coffee?
Oh, all the time. Yeah.
Right? That kind of sweaty, clammy feeling?
Yes.
Yeah, that for 3 days.
I guess crack works the opposite. First you get the sweaty, clammy, staggering to the bathroom, and then you get this euphoria.
Ah, fuck
So,
that. I
so
just, it's such a stupid. Uppers are so stupid to me. Like, I drink coffee and stuff, but the more extreme shit, I don't know. I don't get it. Like
I'm a
Coke,
caffeine addict.
like Coke,
Yeah.
I get it, but I don't. At the same time, I get having a little bit of fun with it one time or another, but the whole I gotta get some Coke, man. No, I don't get where you're coming from. That can't be that. It's not that good.
Well, I guess a lot of people, like this one guy who was like a Vietnam War vet and who like I guess he couldn't sleep unless he like bumped his head on the wall.
Oh
That's
man,
how like messed up he was, and having a lot of anxiety attacks. And his friend, oh here try this, and he took it and he was like, he felt better, and then he wanted, and then of course, I mean, if you're that, messed up or whatever, and then you're like, hey, this takes all my pain away. And so I can get that, but yeah, if you're just like a normal person or whatever.
sure, yeah. Um, my big struggle with an addiction was painkillers. Once I found those, that was
Oh yeah. Oh
bitch,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
That was a bitch. I was on them for like 3 years,
Wow.
and life just started catching up to me, and so I was like, you know what? I can't waste time going to doctors and all that. I'm not doing all that bullshit. I'm just gonna fucking cold turkey it, man. I wouldn't wish that on my fucking worst enemy, dude. It was horrible. Like for like about a week or two, I felt absolutely awful.
I used to go to a dentist office every time I had like a cavity thing or whatever. I'm still in pain. I'm still in pain. I'm still in pain.
Yeah.
So you just get a whole bunch of. I've actually had you know experiences like it's kind of off topic, but I've had experiences like tragedy and stuff, and I instead of doing drugs, what I usually do is I just stay awake reading, and then when I can't wake anymore, that's the only time I can actually sleep.
Yeah.
Because I remember one time, a couple bad things happened, um, you know, deaths or whatever, and I was just like, you don't want to sleep because the dreams, start and come back. So what you do is you keep yourself up as
Mm-hmm.
long as you can, and then you're just like, and then finally you go into a coma.
Yeah.
Which is not a really good way to live, I must say.
No.
It's not
Well,
very fun.
and if you have a job or school or anything like that, you can't even afford to do it that way because you got to take care
Yeah,
of business.
that's why I'm currently unemployed. I might actually break my punk rock thing and actually monetize one of my accounts just to pay for advertising.
Yeah. There ain't nothing fucking wrong with that, dude. I
It's
don't see anything
sellout,
wrong.
man. Sellout,
Yeah, you
man.
should. Yeah. Well, I mean, I hate to be a dick, but that's what losers fucking say. Like.
Well, it's not like you're making any money anyway. It's not like you're making $1,000 a video.
So what if you were? So.
Well, I mean, I only really want to spend it on advertising. I mean, I don't really care about making a lot of money. It's mainly for advertising stuff. And
Gotta pay rent. Gotta fucking buy food.
well, I have things on the side. I write.
Okay. Fucking
Yeah.
sell out.
Yeah. Well, Well, you're eating on my podcast, so you suck even more.
Oh, okay, I'll quit. It was just a
No, don't.
cracker. It was just a cracker. We were talking about selling out on my podcast. Like,
Yeah,
uh,
sorry I missed it. I was hibernating.
no big deal, dude. We didn't have much to say really. We just kind of went for an hour and a half, and
I could have expanded it for about 4 hours. It's like, well, we could talk about puppy
mutilation.
cannons, puppy death cannons,
Well,
puppies with
selling out.
cannons on their heads. Anyway, yeah.
So like selling out, like, because I was confused. Like you said, Metallica sold out with the Black Album. I was like, well, is it because they made more money? He's like, well, it's that plus they changed their sound. I was like, okay. So to me, selling out doesn't mean making more money. It means changing everything you were about for money.
Yes. If a band changes sound because they legitimately like this sound, even if it's like more mainstream, like I know the guy who's like, yeah, we played this because we like this a little bit more right now, and I'm like, okay, that's not selling out. But if you sell out because like Def Leppard plays pop, rock now, that's not far removed from like what's that One Direction? I'm not
Yeah.
kidding. I'm not kidding. Def Leppard plays pop rock. That's selling out. But yeah, if I think Metallica sold out because I don't think they really, really, really wanted to play stuff like that. I think it was mainly about, hey,
Money.
why don't we get big on MTV or whatever.
Yeah.
So I think, but other bands, if you really want to play prog rock or whatever, yeah, go ahead and,
Well, we both kind of pointed to Slayer. Like, Slayer got huge, made a fuckload of money, but they didn't change anything, right?
they went groovy.
So they down-tuned a little bit and
Went
focused
more
more on the
groovy.
low end a little bit.
Yeah, but yeah, they didn't go pop, pop metal or whatever.
Right. Right. So they put what happened there is basically they were so big and so good that the machine had no choice.
Yep.
They had to sign them.
Yeah,
So
pretty much.
that's what I'm looking for from whether it's metal or rock is a band who's just that fucking good. Right?
What I
Like,
love, yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to like the band to appreciate it, but like a band like Dream Theater, they're such good musicians that when these labels go to them, right? They don't go looking for shit.
Yep.
Like, because they could go anywhere they fucking want to. Like, at this point, they could do it on their own.
Oh yeah, but the thing about Slayer is I love the fact that when Slayer signed to a major label, they got even harder and faster.
Right. Because
They actually like slimmed down their because they were kind of, I don't want to say proggy, but a little more technical. And then Rick Rubin said, "Look, why don't you guys just trim the fat and go for it?" And they was like, "Okay." And I mean, Rain and Blood is like almost punk rock, and it's just sheer,
just straightforward.
One could say balls to the wallness.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very straightforward. We were also talking about that, like, in modern metal, it's so convoluted and saturated, and a lot of bands are just taking the, they're playing like rock grooves and then adding metal pepper into it, and metalheads are noticing it and they're dogging on it and they're talking shit about it, and the industry's like, what the fuck? And I'm not exactly a metalhead here, but I see exactly the problem. Stop promoting these fucking bands who don't know how to play metal. Like, just
that's
stop.
what a lot of metalcore and deathcore is, stuff like just basically it's deathcore a little less, but metalcore, a lot of it is very rocky kind of verse chorus groove kind of thing, just with some screams attached to it.
Yeah, and it's fucking shit up for actual metalheads because, like, I don't know, I can't pull a name out of my ass, but I don't mind that myself personally. The rock with metal flavor, I don't mind that.
Like
but
Godsmack.
Metalheads do, and they need to stop trying to sell that shit to metalheads because it's not fucking working.
Well, like Godsmack or Nickelback were called metal.
Yeah, that's bullshit. I can.
I don't I don't mind Godsmack. Nickelback, nah. Godsmack I don't mind, but yeah, it's not metal. But I mean that's the thing. That's the thing. Even though you have that, once again, you still have my old friend the Underground, who will always be there to, I guess,
Yeah,
rip the the mainstream metal. I mean that. Mason said he doesn't think core is false metal, and I'm like, it's much. Some of it is, some of it because it's much less extreme than let's say what passes for metal because let's face it, even though some of it's good, it's marketed by the mainstream. It's marketed by the mainstream as brutal metal, and nothing the mainstream markets is going to be as brutal as the underground.
right. What I would
So,
like to see is the underground become more. This is a naughty word, I know, but become more popular than the mainstream stuff. And that doesn't
um,
mean selling out or preaching to the choir or anything like that. It just means uh, that kind of metal. I wish would just take over the scene
I,
completely, so that the
I,
mainstream would have no choice.
oh yeah, I hope it will, but at the same time, I'm also realistic. Um, I think that kind of metal is a little too what's the word voyeuristic, a little too extreme for a lot of the major label or a lot of the major label metal fans.
Sure.
That's the problem you have is I would love to see punk rock or grindcore get huge, but at the same time, okay, okay. Here's a perfect example. I don't know if you know about how like Harley Davidson motorcycles, right?
I know what they look like.
Well, yeah, of course everyone does. Harley Davidson in the 70s had a bit of a problem because in the 60s and 70s, the outlaw gang, the outlaw clubs, the motorcycle, the Hells Angels, they kind of co-opted the Harley culture, right?
Hmm.
But Harley didn't really want to acknowledge them, of course, because they're a major corporation, right? Why would they want to acknowledge some rabbles on bikes? They want to create, a nice, clean, safe image, right?
Hmm.
But what they decided to do is they decided to court the Hells Angels or the outlaw bikers, or at least court their image. But they weren't. Of course, they weren't going to. I mean, you can't expect a major corporation to start, promoting the Hells Angels. But they started
They
they started
co-opted
kind of
the image.
yeah with none of the warts. With none of the grit.
Hmm.
They built chopper like machines that
Yeah.
weren't really
So
choppers. And the same thing with major label. They well, there's this punk thing, and it looks kind of weird, but it's
the
just too
kids love
destructive
it.
and yeah, but you know what? It's too destructive and political for us. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a bunch of put a bunch of mohawks on TV, but we're gonna make them sing pop music.
Yeah.
The same with metal. So that's the problem is you're not. I mean, it's too dangerous. Still, it's too dangerous for the mainstream. Although I hope, like I said, like you said, maybe thanks to the internet, maybe the underground can reach a lot of new fans.
Well, that's the thing. Like, see, since I'm new to it, I'll like share a band and immediately get shit on for it, and then I'm like, well, okay, I understand where you're coming from, guys, but what's new that I haven't heard that's considered metal by you? And it's
Yep,
really fucking hard to find. Like,
I've
even
been
on the internet, it's
sharing.
hard.
I've been sharing. I'll try to share some new bands or whatever.
Because
But yeah, no,
that's one of the issues is, if everything new sucks, then where's metal going? Like, is it dead? Like, as all we have is the old stuff now? Like, and if that's the case, what are we doing here?
I
Like,
think I think a lot of the best metal is old. There's a lot of really good metal, new metal. You just have to look for it. But I mean, I am pretty critical of like bands who like thrash, but instead of doing something new, I don't know what you can do new, but I'm not a visionary. So instead of doing, hey, really, okay, let's say, okay, I really like Slayer. Okay, I love Slayer. I could take that influence, like the early death metal bands and turn it into something. But I'm just gonna play Slayer. I'm just gonna play Slayer like songs for my whole life.
Mm. Yeah,
Okay, like why? I mean, even if
they're
that's kind of cool, we already have a Slayer. They're called
fucking
Slayer.
Slayer. Yeah, I mean
Yeah,
that's a huge problem. I mean, put that on top of the convoluted mess that is the metal industry right now, where bands are hopping over each other and they all sound the same, and metalheads typically don't like it that much. I mean, they might listen to it, but it's not like they're clamoring over themselves to get a copy of the fucking new album. And add the other aspect where all of the fucking metal that's ever been made has been made as well as it could be fucking made. I mean,
yeah.
where does it go? Like, it's either gonna die completely, or something amazing is gonna happen,
I
and
think there's
there's no
something
other
amazing.
option.
I mean, I think the underground's still alive. The only problem with, I mean, the problem with the underground that you have now, there's so many bands. Like, I love the genre slam death, and the problem is I have is so many bands take the slam death thing and just kind of regurgitate it. So you see like every little band, bedroom slam band, basically they take a medical name or a band, name that sounds kind of medical and convoluted, and they take a bunch of songs that sound the same, that sound like, and they do, slow beats and pig squeals, and that's a slam album. I'm not saying it's not good, but it's just there's so
Repetitive.
many of them.
You know, I hate to say it, but it might be one of those things where it was only ever gonna go to this point, and that's it. Like, we might this might be one of those kinds of venues or genres of entertainment that there's a cutoff point, there's a lifespan, and that's it.
Well, I mean, I don't think metal will ever truly die because I mean, does anything
It'll
really
keep
die?
regurgitating itself,
I
but
mean, I mean, even jazz still lives.
yeah, but it just regurgitates itself. Like
Yeah, I mean, and I think that's what we should. I mean, we should look for new bands who do good stuff right now in whatever genre they play. And I mean, also keep looking for the next big thing. But I mean, I like Municipal Waste, and they play the same thing that 1985 bands play. But I like them; they're good. So I'm not going to say I lowered my expectations, but I kind of acknowledge that a lot of bands are content to play what other people play.
sure. And I say all this, but it's not actually that big of a problem for me personally. But from the people I know, like metalheads who I've talked to, this is a big fucking problem because they don't have any new,
Oh, definitely.
because for me, I don't mind the whole taking metal in different directions. For me personally, I think that's pretty cool. But it pisses the old school guys off. Like,
It's
no, that's not metal.
it's both a help and a hindrance for me. I like a lot of the bands, but I hate that they don't sound like original. Like there's even a genre of what I call coven worship bands. They're usually psychedelic and they usually have a female singer, and they try to. I know one of them actually covered Coven, which is awesome on so many levels. Of course, that hey, but the band's finally getting the respect it's due. But at the same time, you couldn't create your own thing.
Right.
But I'm not complaining because I really I respect those bands and what they're trying to continue on and you
Yeah.
know
No, I
and
hear you. And then that's kind of where I'm taking the Metalgate thing is away from the social drama and the poking with a hot stick of metal bands. Like, come on, motherfuckers, make something good. Like, just I might
yeah,
become their worst enemy. They might fucking hate me. I don't give a shit.
I
Because
might start. Sorry, what you
what's
say?
that? I'm
No,
go.
I might start promoting old and new bands on my PTR Facebook page.
Okay.
Like, oh, this band exists in 1984. They put out a demo. Or here, this band's a really good band that's happening now.
Right.
Turning
Well,
it into
I
more of
know a
a.
few musicians who I think have the talent and the vision, and they understand what metal is theoretically supposed to be.
Yeah.
I just need them to fucking do it. Like, give me something to show these people who are taking over your scene. Give me something to show them. Fuck you. Give me that middle finger, and I will fucking shove it in their face. And if that doesn't happen, then we wasted our time here. I'm sorry. You know?
And yeah, and that's one of the great things about my band, because we're noise and we're whatever, is we scare a lot of the wankers away, a lot of the wimps,
Yeah.
because they come on and they come on and play the metalcore, and we come on and play noise and start throwing chairs at people. Like I know a lot of jazz, people liked our demo because it was improv, experimental, avant-garde. And I'm like, come a little bit closer.
Yeah, yeah. No, we need more of that. We need more scorched earth kind of attitude.
Oh, definitely.
And as good as some of these bands that I personally like are, they don't have the edge. It's noticeable. It feels like rock. And that's the problem. It's great for me. It's not good for metal.
Yeah, right.
Like,
and yeah, definitely.
and people have a hard time understanding that I can separate my taste and what other people want. Like, well,
definitely.
you're
Yeah,
just a
I
poser.
can't.
I was like, well, I never claimed to be anything but a guy who just kind of likes both. But what
Well, we're
I'm
all
observing
posers.
is metalheads don't fucking like this new shit. So what are you doing?
Yeah, a lot of slam bands, they have the shock value, but I don't think they're really using it for any reason other than to just make granted, things like Cephalotropsy's album cover, which I believe is like some like demonic fetus inside some uh, you know, like this machine or whatever. And that's kind of cool, but it's not doing anything. It's not because no one listens to that music. No one knows who Cephalotropsy is.
Yeah, and I have
I
a hard.
forget what the album cover is.
So a band like that, who they have a cool concept, they got the vision, they got the music, and then you get to a point where it's like, if I show anybody this, I'm a sellout. Like, no, motherfucker, get millions of people to see that shit.
Yeah,
That
or
whole term
or
selling out has just, to me, it ruins things. Like, yeah, sure, people sell out, and I understand what that means, but I think it's turned into like a fucking mantra, a goddamn curse. Like, oh, if you fucking play at a big venue, you're a piece of shit. No, god damn it.
no,
That
yeah.
that whole mentality fucking pisses me off.
The one thing I will say about people like Mason is, they're metalcore kids. They're not really metalheads, but at least they can like some death metal. I showed Cephalotropsy to a core kid who would listen to Of Mice and Men and talk about how they like metalcore, and I showed like, okay, look, this is heavy, and he actually said, "quote Death metal scares me."
Well, then get the fuck out.
Yeah, right. Yeah, this is a
I mean, that's all
wangy
there is to
poser.
it.
Now that's a poser.
Right.
That
Like,
is a great poser.
some people call me a poser, and to a degree, they're right, because I just now started listening to metal, but I never tried to convince anybody that I'm a hard ass or anything like that. I don't look like a fucking metalhead. I don't act like one. I'm not trying to be one. What I noticed was these fucking idiots had this kind of agenda, and they wanted to use metal as a vehicle for it. And I can't stand that motherfuckers. So this is what
Yeah,
I did.
I mean, I approach it. First and foremost, I love the music, and second of all, I got into the history of it, which people have called me a metalhead bore because I love the history of it. I love what was the first death metal band? What was the first? How did this music evolve into this?
Fascinated me too. That's what I like the
Yeah.
history.
But I get called a metalhead bore. I don't care about the history. I just want to listen to the music, and I'm like, but if you don't
Okay.
know your history, I don't know. There's just something wrong about that to me.
Well,
I mean, I get
on
it,
some
but
degree,
it
yeah.
seems kind of.
I mean, on a certain level, I can appreciate that. I mean, but if someone wants just to listen to music, whatever.
And
As long,
then they ask me a question, about something, and then I give them a. They're like, "Well, I just want to listen to music." I was like, "Dude, you asked me the question."
Or another thing that irritates me is, say they call you a bore, and yet they want to sit there and act like they know more than you, but they don't want to hear
Oh,
it.
definitely.
They don't want to
Yeah,
hear it, but they know more than you.
yeah. I mean, I remember when I first got into like the music blogs, and like Eric Keller, who ran the Good Bad Music blog, and he was talking about like the history of music, and I didn't even say any. I said, "Wow, that's very," but I was Mr. Humble guy because I was just like, okay, look, he's older than me. He knows vastly more about everything than me. I'm going to learn. I'm going to learn from what he's saying.
Hmm.
And then I started, uh, doing things myself and started, picking things up. And I was like, oh wow, okay, now and now I feel qualified, at least kind of, to talk about the history of metal. I don't know everything
Hmm.
because I'm me, of course. You know, I'm
Yeah,
dumb, but
perfect.
yeah. I like doing it, and it's fun. It's really informative.
It is. There's a lot of
Taught me stuff.
like the more extreme stuff, like in black metal. It was so extreme that if you catch wind of it, you have to sit there and stare at it. And it's
Oh,
such
definitely.
extreme behavior that it makes you reflect on yourself. Like, God, I mean, you thought, like, if you ever thought you were kind of a fucked up person or anything like that, you see someone do some of the shit these guys were doing, and it makes you think twice. Well, maybe I'm not that fucking crazy, or am I?
Yeah, maybe
You
I'm
know,
normal. Yep,
right?
definitely.
So there's a definitely like that to me is one of the most metal things ever in the history of metal. It's not necessarily black metal music, but what they did, like
Well, I remember. Yeah.
what they
Well, I
did to
remember reading about.
themselves, it's
Oh,
fucking insane.
definitely, and other people.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, I remember
absolutely
reading
jaw
about that.
dropping.
I remember reading about that stuff when I was like 11 or 12 years old. I mean,
Mm-mm.
how do you think I felt?
Mm-mm.
I was like 11 or 12, and I
I
was
read it
reading
when I
about.
was. I read it for the first time just a few months ago, and it made me feel like I was 11 or 12 years old.
And I actually was, and I mean, I was into like death metal. I had read some lyrics, but I got that it was fiction, right? I got that death metal was, it was basically guys who loved horror movies writing graphic songs, and I got that they were fake, and actually they were nice guys. And I'm not saying they weren't extreme in their own right, but and I'm not saying they didn't do things like break into cemeteries and stuff, but whatever. They were basically teenagers, who wrote about horror. But then I read about black metal burning down churches, killing people,
Cutting themselves on
eating them or
stage,
whatever.
cutting
Yeah,
off a piece of
taking
somebody and feeding it to a fan. Like,
yummy.
oh god damn! These people are the horror show.
And I was just like, why? It's Satanism. Even though I was kind of an out and out atheist at about age 11 or 12, because it never took with me. But even then, I was like, you believe in the devil? That's a bit extreme. But later on, I was like, oh no, that's actually okay. That's actually
I got
whatever. That's
I
cool.
got a little bit of shit for buying these books. Like, aren't you an atheist? I'm like, well, yeah, but I think it's interesting. I read the fucking Bible sometimes. Like, I read. I want to read the Quran. I want to read all that shit. I think it's fucking interesting. Like the stories
The Old
themselves.
Testament.
Like the stories themselves are entertaining. Like they
My
made that.
favorite Bible story.
What's
My
that?
favorite Bible story. My favorite Bible story is the one where there's a group of like 30 children or 40, I don't remember, and they were making fun of this prophet's bald head. So God responds to people making fun of a guy's bald head in a reasonable, rational way, sending two she bears to kill them, all 40 of them,
See, I love that fire and brimstone shit. I love
because
that.
that's rational. That's
Yeah,
completely rational. Of
it's a
course, you would.
perfectly logical conclusion. Oh, he's got a bald head.
Yes.
Fucking die. Like,
What was I read a quote about something. Somebody was complaining. People were killed for complaining about the living conditions. The 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 management thanks you for your feedback. Now die. You know.
yes. Uh, but
Sodom and
like
Gomorrah.
they made that Noah movie, that Noah's Ark. That fucking
Yeah.
shit was great. Like it was very simple. They didn't get all crazy with it. Like, but they like when I envision when I hear Noah's Ark is like white robes and a boat. But the movie felt majestic. Like it felt like magic, and that's what it should be.
I actually wrote a whole thing about how they couldn't have actually got all the animals on Noah's Ark.
Well, yeah.
Of
See,
course, and
you gotta
feeding
suspend your
them and
disbelief.
stuff. Oh no, but I mean that was a very funny thing to read. Just like logical. Well, see, okay, feeding them would take this long.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Oh,
mean, it was
obviously
interesting.
it's bullshit. It's just fucking story.
Oh no, definitely. But it was just funny. My favorite, actually, my second favorite story is a Lot. So Lot, so there's people outside who want to rape his house guest, his male house guests, and he says, how about you guys take my virgin daughters instead? As any good father would, right? Offer up his daughters to be raped, and they say, no, we want your male house guests who were actually angels in disguise. So guy goes, I'm going to respond perfectly rational. Burn the city. And of course Lot's wife looks back. But no, my favorite Lot story was his daughters. His daughters somehow said, we're in the mountains and we're not going to find anyone to have kids with us. Let's get our father drunk and have sex with them.
Oh my god. Yeah, the Bible's full of crazy shit like that, and it
And
makes it
and
like a
and
Jerry Springer show. Like,
so somebody actually wrote the quote definitive version of that, which is actually he got drunk and raped his girls, but yeah, his daughters apparently made their father drink wine and laid with him, and apparently he was passed out unconscious, but somehow he still knew how to have sex,
wow. Yeah, the
and yeah,
Bible's fucked up,
they
man.
got him. What?
The Bible is fucked up.
Yeah, and they got pregnant by their father, but it was their fault.
Hmm. They need to go to hell.
Yeah,
See,
and
I'm gonna read the Necronomicon and the fucking Satanist Bible, and I'll let you know if it's just as or more fucked up than the Bible. I have a feeling. I have a feeling because I've read the foreword so far. Because I had to start the show. It seems like there's a little bit of tongue in cheek already, and they kind of it's barely there, and you can kind of sense it that they're
not to
perfectly
spoil it,
aware
but
that you're
yes.
aware this is bullshit. You know?
Well, yeah, I mean the Satanic Bible's atheistic Satanism or whatever. So yeah, yeah, I think Anton LaVey kind of knew it was a bit of a not a lark, but a bit of a more theatrical than anything else.
Yeah,
Much like
I was asking Jim if I should buy it, the Satanic Bible, if it's worth my time. He said, "Well, atheists love it, but actual Satanists not so much."
the Satanists I know are all LaVey and they like it. I know one theistic Satanist and she's really nice, but all you have to do is kind of replace Satan with God. You know,
So it's a
like she prays
delusion.
to Satan,
Yeah.
like she prays to Satan or whatever. It's like all you have to do is replace that with God, and you've got a Christian.
All that shit's
I mean,
crazy.
it's cool and everything, but it's oh no, a guy named Seth Andrews, who was the thinking atheist. He did a funny video or blog where he said where he what he did was he took horrible atrocities from the Bible and he instead of saying God, he said, "Did you know that Hitler said um, that if what was it? Oh yeah, if your children are bad, you have to eat them or whatever it was. Did you know that Stalin uh, killed soldiers in their sleep? Did you know that all? But wait a minute, they never said that. That was
God
God.
said it. Yeah.
So
That's clever.
yeah, and the reactions were always like, wow, what an awful person. Wow, what an awful person. What?
Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah.
The punchline. I wish I could find that blog. I loved it.
Yeah. You know, at the same time, it be like I get the joke and I laugh too, but it gets to a point too, for me at least, where it's almost like running a magic trick,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Like maybe I shouldn't fucking lay it down on this guy. You know, he's just innocent, believing in this. I'm just gonna let
Well,
him
I
alone.
mean, my fiance is a Christian. I don't go proselytizing. Don't believe. I don't. I mean, I've dated some hardcore Christians before.
Yeah,
And
there's
it
a
was a
time and
bit
a
weird.
place. There's a time and a
Yeah,
place, and the internet is
but
a
it was just
great fucking place for it.
and debating with friends is always fun. But I mean, I don't want to change anyone's beliefs. Well, okay, unless you want to
You
worship
do,
me.
but you don't want to fucking kick him in the teeth to do it. Is what you're
Well,
saying.
if they want to worship me, then they're
Yeah,
welcome to. Yeah, I don't care if you believe, as long as you don't force it on others, and as long as you don't use it to justify murder or whatever,
right.
then that's fine. I mean, you can
God
believe it.
told me to do it, so I did it.
Oh, look, Justin's brother's back now.
Is he?
No, but I was
Oh
making
shit.
fun of your accent. That
But
the,
yeah,
the thing don't shoot,
does,
do it.
did did any of that like atheism belief like lead you to like objectivism or anything like that, like Ayn Rand or anything like that?
Yeah, I tried it. It's not for me. Like
Yeah, I mean,
I,
I
it,
appreciate it, I respect it, but it almost turns into its own kind of dogma and religion itself. Like,
well, the
there's some
problem with
interesting
objectivism.
ideas, but
Well, I mean, the problem with objectivism is most people feel that way anyway. But I'm not as conservative as Ayn Rand, obviously. So it's less of a and from what I hear, she perceived all her all those qualities to be perfect in herself. She thought she was the perfect person.
well, she argued that a certain level of selfishness was a good thing, like self-preservation, and you should look at yourself like you're as perfect as you're ever going to be, which is kind of dangerous because we're all fucking psychotic in some way, right? It's like she's
That's
saying, don't even pay attention to that fucking voice in your head telling you to do stupid shit. So that's kind of
my
where, to
favorite.
me, it gets kind of dogmatic, and I don't like it. Like,
She was scary.
yeah,
She
well,
was scary. My favorite Ayn Rand quote was the question isn't what was it? Am I going to do it? But who's going to stop me?
see, I know,
I
I
think that was
respect that. I do respect that.
uh my favorite summary is Ayn rhymes with mine. That's all you need to know. I mean, she was so just and but very double standardy. Like she didn't believe in insurance or healthcare, but somehow when she needed an operation, it didn't apply to her.
Right. Well,
You
that's
know.
where, like, again, it gets to that point where you're saying things just to make yourself feel good, right?
Oh, definitely.
But then reality comes, and that's all dogmas and things like that. Like, even politics gets that way, and it's really hard. Like, I say I'm a conservative, but not really, because if you go down the fucking rabbit hole, you realize it's just as fucking crazy as anybody on your opposition. Like, all these ideas, they're great and useful at a certain point in time, but when you really break it down and follow everything out to its logical conclusions, you realize this is fucking crazy.
Oh,
It doesn't
definitely. And
work.
Ayn Rand couldn't really write. I mean, she wrote a lot, but I hear she was a speed freak. That's why she wrote such long books.
She was a speed freak at
Uh,
that late.
yeah.
Oh,
Uh, I guess to put in perspective, Atlas Shrugged, the audiobook version, the unabridged version, 60
damn.
because she prints
Fucking
whole speeches that
Robert
are over
fucking
100 pages.
Robert Jordan's Wheel of Time only lasted 30 hours, and that motherfucker's a Bible.
And the problem with Atlas Shrugged is there's actually very little plot other than, you know, uh, the capitalist overlords say, you know, the capitalist overlords say we're not going to make billions of dollars anymore, so they all run away to their little mountain hideaway, and the workers are basically all screwed. That's basically the and the uh, and what happens is the capitalists come out every now and then to make speeches, and the moral of the story is basically, uh, rich men good, you're not, so you should just go die, you dependent little parasite. That's pretty much the moral of the story.
Well, I kind of like that though, because it's got that fucking fire and brimstone kind of feeling to it. Like I would imagine Bruce Wayne's dad felt like that. Like, get the fuck out of
Yeah,
my
but
way! I'm making this shit. Fuck you, plebs. You know, and that's what it
yeah,
takes to
well, I
get
mean,
there.
it's a funny idea, but I mean, A, it's a boring book, and B, it's a very dangerous philosophy because then you've got, well, what is, perhaps some guy who's really poor who just had some bad luck is actually smarter than most rich people.
Yeah, well, I mean, evolution
I mean, I should
doesn't
be president right
evolution doesn't guarantee smart is right. I mean, it doesn't
now. Yeah.
say just because you're
Well,
smart you're gonna make it.
well, I mean, and a lot of the rich, let's face it, make it because they do dirty business deals and
Yeah.
things like, or are born into money. I mean, let's face it, I should be president right now. I'm not bragging. That's just a fact. I could probably be president right now, but I will never be president because I'm not born into money. Like I've never liked the stereotype of like the every poor person is stupid or whatever. It's, or every poor person is only poor because, well, you didn't try hard enough or whatever.
Well, I'm sure that's not always the case, but I think it's probably more than likely the case. Like, and I'm not saying that because I'm a dick. I'm just saying that because that person was born into resources, has all this shit available to them, and it's not their fault that 99% of the other people weren't, right? Like, just
Well,
because they were born into it, and yeah, it gives them an advantage. They're probably
I think it's
smarter.
their parents' fault.
It's not even their parents' fault. They were born into it too. Like, if you trace it all back to fucking monkeys and shit, eventually one of them figured shit out before the other ones did, and it took off from there. And it's just a part of human evolution.
Kurt Vonnegut wrote a great book about it called "God Bless You, Mr. Rosewater." And it's about a rich guy who basically goes around helping the poor, and who realizes that both romantic dreams are basically, the idealized rich, and then the dream that the poor are all America's heartland or whatever. And most people who he were helping were pretty much the lower rungs or whatever of the class. I mean, he did it, but he was also realistic about you know
Right.
uh
I think you're.
oh
I
the
think he's basically right then that uh, just because you're poor, there's no pride in being poor, and there shouldn't be any pride in being rich. You're both pieces of
no.
shit. So, I kind of agree with him. But
I mean,
technically speaking, like if you have more resources available to you, you could squander them, and people do, you know. But if you don't squander them, you will inevitably probably be better off than most people. I don't think that's a
yeah. I
moral
mean,
dilemma. I think it's just a naturally occurring thing.
oh come on, wouldn't you love to break into a couple mansions just for fun? Just break into a couple mansions and just the thing about the book though is I mean he was more of a he sympathized with with the poor and their struggles, but yeah, the people he chose to help were more, he was like, oh yeah, they're probably going to be kleptomania or pyromaniacs, yeah, they're probably, pretty much the I guess you can say the inbred masses, rather than just the poor guy who's smart or whatever. They were function, by themselves or whatever. It's a very convoluted story. It also goes into like personal fortunes and things like that. But it's a good book. You should check it out.
What's it called?
Mr. Rosewater.
Mr.
He's the
Rosewater.
only
All right,
atheist.
man.
It's called God Bless You, Mr. Rosewater. He's the only
Okay.
atheist who actually used God a lot. I think he used it as a metaphor
Right.
because
Well,
he
I
can.
mean, as an atheist, when I hear the word God, for me personally, it just means the universe, like reality.
Yeah,
But I
I
don't
mean,
take it
yeah,
as a being, you know.
I just get offended and lay down and cry. That's all.
You believe in God?
Yeah, yeah. I hate those people. The people who are like, you believe in God. It's like, okay, some people do. You don't. Big deal.
Oh yeah, there was a huge fucking kind of Gamergate kind of thing about that a few years back. Um, like social justice people wanting to take over atheism. It was called Atheism Plus. Fuck those
Oh
people.
yeah, I know that.
Fuck those people. Like
Um,
atheism is not about fucking caring about other people. It's just I don't believe in God. That's it.
yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, it's called secular humanism, and that's, yes, they overlap, but yeah, basically, yeah, atheism does not entail that kind of thing.
Absolutely
That is
doesn't.
a different philosophy. Now, if you want to care about people, more power to you, obviously.
Yeah, just don't
I
take.
I do when
Don't
I
try
don't.
to. Just don't try to fucking convince other people that you should take over everything, like, and use that as a vehicle to deliver your agenda. You know,
Oh
people
yeah,
see right through
I
that
mean,
shit.
oh definitely. I was gonna make a point. I forgot what it was. So something about evil kitten zombies. No, God, what was my point? Tell, tell me what my point was gonna be.
Um,
Damn it!
um, um, uh, um, uh, the angry video
Oh
game
yeah,
nerd. He. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Jinx is the only real god. No, I was just gonna make a joke because you were talking about God. I was like, well, people realize Jinx Dawson is the only real god.
Actually, if people
Bunch of
were
idiots.
smart, they would realize that Justin Bieber is a fucking god.
How dare you? How dare you?
How could
He's more
anybody
like
exist and be that horrible if they're not a god?
right. I have
He
my own
wrecked
theory.
a Lamborghini. Mm, he
I,
wrecked
I I have my own. Yeah, right.
a
Yeah,
Lamborghini.
I have my own theory. Crap like all the other theories, but hey, it's no more or less.
It's fun.
Deserve more or less weight. My theory: God will only take non-believers and left-hand pathers into heaven because he's cool that way. Because you know what? I don't want people worshiping me all the time. I can't get any alone time. Everyone's praying to me and stuff like that. So all the true believers go to hell.
Yeah, because they
And
were so weak to just fold over and believe. I can't have
it's no
weaklings like
less.
that.
Yeah, and
You can fuck with Christians like that all day long, man, and they'll get all pissed
less.
off.
Well, yeah, and I came up with that maybe about 45 seconds about 5 years ago. It's no less the other theory, but it's equally as weighty as any other theory.
You know,
What are we gonna say about angry video game nerd?
I was just bringing him up just to fuck with you because you were telling me to
Oh,
tell you what you were gonna say. Um,
oh,
so, like this is crazy, but it's also I think more plausible than uh, a theist perspective. What if God is an alien?
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's
makes more. I
crazy.
mean,
It's
it's
crazy, but
insane, but it makes more sense than the.
at least it would be flesh and bone and blood or whatever it was made of. It would be an
Yeah,
actual
at
life
least it'd be.
form that we could take a sample from and look at, rather than a fucking wisp of dust. With a
or or
beard.
or some being or some time, according to Ray Comfort.
You remember?
Time doesn't.
Do you remember the banana
What
thing?
is it?
The whole fucking banana thing. The
Every
it's designed to be held.
I'm like yes it is, but not by God.
Yeah, the
Because man,
watchmaker, he made a watch to be a watch, so therefore,
have you ever seen banana?
what is that?
A wild banana, an actual wild growing banana?
Yeah, they're tiny little things,
Nothing like
right?
the bananas we have, and they have seeds that can't be eaten. So that yeah, so our bananas are actually intelligently designed, not by God, by
Yeah,
us.
man. What did you
Um,
see? I haven't read into it, but did you see something about another mass extinction?
I guess there's some animals dying off.
Yeah, and people are freaking out,
Poor animals.
and I'm just like,
They're all animals.
I'm just kind of like, you know, if this is a mass extinction and we're in the middle of it right now, doesn't that just kind of prove there's no God? Like it's just like uh,
Yep.
natural selection. We can prove why they're dying. It's not fucking magic. Like,
I could prove there is no God in 20 seconds. Okay. Well, okay, that there's not an omnipotent God in 20 seconds. Why do bad things happen to people? Well, three things. Either A, it's God's will, or we're just out saying, well, B, God chooses to basically let them happen, which in case he is not omnipotent. Or no, wait, like, because they, sorry, I'm tired. Because they say that God, God flooded the earth, right? Because he didn't like the people who were on it, right? And destroyed the earth. Okay?
mhm.
So why? Couldn't he have known in advance that, you know, that the people were going to be wicked? It doesn't, so it's all open to interpretation. Couldn't he have known in advance that the humans were wicked, quote unquote, and done something about it? Either he chose to turn that part off of his body, which means he's not omnipotent, or he doesn't know anyway, which means he's not omnipotent anyway.
Well, the
So
easiest way
basically,
to say what you're
the,
trying to say, if you don't mind me interrupting, is
yeah, no,
can God lift a rock so big or can God create a rock so big he can't lift it? See, it's a trap. It's a fucking trap.
yeah,
If he can create the rock, and that's great, so he's God, but he can't lift it, so he's not God. But
yep.
yeah, that's the perfect. That is a fucking death nail. It slices them right down the middle. Like if you
Well, yeah,
because the response is, well, he can do both simultaneously. No, he can't, because that's fucking impossible. Like, but God can do the impossible. See, now you're just fucking being a smartass, and I don't like that shit. I'm about to punch you in the
I've
face.
actually had
No,
I've actually had someone say to me, literally, then hang up. He said, "God did it," and then literally blocked me.
not nice. And that's so awesome. Wouldn't that be so great if you could just say that shit about things?
God did it.
God did it. Bye. You owe us $200,000. God did it. Bye. Wouldn't that be awesome?
Uh, you're under arrest for murder.
God did it.
I'm gonna every from now on.
Yeah, just fucking
Just
God did it, man.
to see
Man,
if
why does metal suck so much nowadays? God did it.
why is Eric a pussy?
God did it.
Oh yeah, he's a Catholic after all.
You know,
He
it's
went to a
funny because
Catholic school.
I did too when I was younger. Mm. Anyways,
Oh, I went to a Presbyterian school, preschool. It was weird
yeah. Well, they're all weird,
because
man.
preschools are weird because they say, "Oh, pray for your food," but you don't have any idea what this praying is because you're I don't know 4. So
Yeah.
you're like, okay, what is praying? That I hate that stuff because yeah, you're 4 years old. You don't know what prayer and God is.
Did you
You
ever
can't
see Jesus
comprehend.
Camp?
Oh, that movie gave me nightmares.
It was terrible, wasn't it? That one
Oh, that
boy
movie.
was like, I don't believe in this. It was depressing.
That was a horror
This
movie.
is stupid. I don't like it. Shut up and pray. Like, oh my god. Someone
That was even
shoots
worse
that
than
person.
God's Not Dead.
Yeah, well, the reason it was worse is because it's fucking real.
Yeah, right. Yeah, God's Not Dead was just a movie. They're making a second one though.
Let him. That's
No,
cute.
no, no. I'll
No,
tell you what's
destroy
really
it, burn
scary. No, I'll tell you what's scary. I know someone in that movie.
it. Who?
One of my um, teacher's husbands was a pastor in that movie. Yeah. So I watched it.
How bad was it?
Um, have you ever seen the show Futurama?
Yeah.
And do you know the robot Calculon, that acting robot that's really dramatic?
Yeah.
I have expected to hear no randomly. I mean, that's how bad it was. It was Calculon. It was
so,
Calculon does religion.
so was it just basically Straw Man the movie? Like,
The well, rather than actually answer yes, but I think you already know the answer is yes. I'll give you the setup for it. So this good Christian kid is entering a philosophy class with an atheist professor who forces them to sign a pledge declaring God's not dead if they wish to pass. Or I mean, sorry, God is dead if they wish to pass. Okay. So what are the things wrong with this? Well, a it's a philosophy class, and you're not allowed to. It's a philosophy class. You can't dictate to the kids what to believe in. It's a philosophy class. Second, any atheist be fired.
mm-hmm.
Kid debates, and it's shown that the atheists are all basically bitter, husks of people who like date their own students.
Right.
And it turns out that atheist isn't really an atheist. He was just mad at God because he killed his mommy. He, he gets
Wow.
yeah, because God killed his mommy.
It's impressive to watch.
No, it gets worse.
No, no, no.
So
What I was about to say is it's impressive to watch when Christians get vindictive about this. Like,
right.
God, how
Yeah.
holy of you to wish death upon my mother.
So 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 basically, I also in the movie is a Muslim who wants to convert to Christianity. Uh, a brother of this professor guy is like some sort of other religion, and who like taunts his senile mother about Christianity, and his mother says, "Well, Satan lets you win the arguments or whatever." So the story ends with this um, what was it? This professor guy getting into a car accident, and somehow the priest comes up and he gets to be reborn again before he dies. And his girlfriend goes into the dressing room of that Christian band Newsboys to learn more about God.
Mm,
And
delicious.
by the way, the Muslim is beaten by the parents for wanting to be a Christian. And then the exchange student walks out saying God's not dead. And then newsboys sing a song called "God's Not Dead." The film ends happily, and
God, see,
ugh. And
religion's. Why can't religion just like get? Because that sounds like whiny, bitchy. God damn it, they're always right. I just gotta yell at it. Like it just sounds like cunty bullshit. Why can't they just make Old Testament movies about burning villagers and shit? I would love that.
well, me too. It'd be more. Even my friend, who's it's weird that we're great friends, and we even had a little bit more, not quite romance, but a little bit more. She's like an ultra Christian, and even she says, "I don't know why they have to have a conversion in every movie." Because the guy had to be led to Christ, but he wasn't really an atheist. He was just a lap. I mean, he didn't. The whole God is dead thing. God to exist, God can't die because
Yeah.
he's not. So he wasn't really an atheist. He was just why do you hate God? He was a God hating Christian or whatever.
Well, yeah, like
So
every time I hear "I hate you, God," it's like, wait a second, no, you
well, I
don't.
mean, I write stuff like that just to be provocative. I hate God. Just to be Mr. Satan or whatever. But yeah, I don't believe in God. I don't hate him or I mean I hate religions. But
Mhm.
yeah, God's Not Dead. Ugh. And they're making a God's Not Dead 2 called, and they also made another movie called Do You Believe?
You know what would be
Nancy
really,
Hellman.
really, really, really fucking funny and clever and would
If
probably sell millions of copies? The
killing all the
Bible.
cast of God.
No, listen. The Bible 2.
What the fuck? How would one
just,
do that?
just 2 next to the Bible 2, and treat it like Terminator 2. Just everything's bigger and better and awesome.
I hope at the end Jesus goes, I'll be back.
No, dude, Jesus would be like, he'd come back and he'd be like, I said I'd be back, but I didn't say what kind of fucking mood I'd be in. Fuck you! And you start shooting people.
That'd be awesome.
The Bible 2.
It's an action movie.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that would be
and the
great.
little subtext underneath, rated R. Yes, yes, I'm gonna write it. That's my book. I call dibs
Oh,
on that shit. The
do it.
Bible 2.
I said I'd be back, but I didn't say what kind of. Yeah, that's good. Have you seen that Jerry Springer the opera?
Uh-uh.
That's been like, or well, it was 2004 or whatever, but it was written by an atheist, and uh, it was I guess it was condemned by people who because it was like the first act was like Jerry Springer, basically a typical Jerry Springer, stupid trailer trash show, and the second one was like Jerry Springer goes to heaven, and like all the characters from the first act are now like gods, and I think Jesus was like a bit gay,
A
something like
big
that.
gay. You know what? It's weird that you mentioned Jerry Springer because he's back on fucking TV.
Really? Really? That's wow.
Sorry, dude. I'll be right back. I unplugged myself.
I have to go to the bathroom, so
Are you here?
yeah, hang
Can you
on.
hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, sorry, dude. Hey, to be honest, I think I'm gonna get going, man. I'm kind of getting some shut eye here.
Yeah, me too.
All right, so yeah, it was good hanging out again, man. We'll do it again sometime.
Oh, definitely.
All right, dude. Peace
And
out.
I'll be on your podcast one day.
Oh, we'll get there, dude. No worries.
Oh, definitely.
All right, man. Take it easy.
All right. I'll see you later.
Peace.
All right. So we have no one here, and this will be a good time to end the show because there's no one else here. This has been Political Trendy Radio for June 20. I'm sorry, June 20. 30th, June 30th, or whatever, 2015. If you'd like to email me, ELLindamood, INDAMOOD at gmail.com. Facebook.com/political trendy, Facebook.com/FUS grindcore. At Twitter at Death to Retro. Um, you can subscribe to me on YouTube. Well, of course you can. You already knew that. We will see you Friday. Uh, we will see you Friday at probably about 1. Probably about 1 p.m. I'll see you later. I've been Elite Lindenboot. That was Scott, Mason, Natalie, Eric, Justin, and some guy named Comic. Oh, and Anarcha, and some guy named Comic, whatever. See ya.